Hello, and welcome back to Spirit of Justice.
That's right, of Turnabout. Ace Attorney TV.
Alright, I'm just gonna kick Maddie out of the call real quick, hold on.
Okay, bye.
No, Maddie, come back!
Yes. I was hoping I would disappear on screen. and I did. Thank goodness.
Right of Turnabout, we're going to court!
Alright.
That's all the introduction we need. Maya's Maya's in the chair. We have men with guns, forgot about that.
Yeah, Maya's in the defendant's seat. You'll never fucking guess.
You'll never fucking believe it. May 11th, 9:40 a.m. High Court of Correct.
Oh, by the way, before we proceed, we must pour a real one out to your friend and mine, David Lynch. If you can believe it. God bless that man. All right, continue.
Accused.
I wasn't able to find any conclusive evidence yesterday.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
But if I can figure out Lady Kira's motive for threatening the High Priest, then maybe.
Nick, today well...
Don't look so down, Maya. I'm gonna defend you with everything I've got.
Oh man, I forgot how much I hate the court, like the waiting room, Jesus, music in Quran. I hate it so much.
Why?
It's just like, it's so, the MIDI is just not well done. It's like, there's one part at the beginning where it starts off as this sort of like flute-like instrument, and then it changes to an erhu, and the transition is not smooth, and you can hear the clicks
the MIDI
of the
shifts.
MIDI, and I was like, it's bad. Yeah,
I get you. I'm assuming that this is
Mayor.
Yeah. Or maybe it's Jack. I don't know. One of the two.
Don't remember.
You wouldn't know.
I was like, yeah. I was like, wait. There's no way I would remember. I'm gonna guess.
Oh, here.
You would do well to cease this insanity while you still can. Fuck.
No.
Oh, never mind. That was weird. I thought it was Nayuta. My bad.
As I said yesterday.
She's doing her best Nayuta impression.
Yeah, stop trying to do your Nayuta impression. You're not going to scare me. As I said yesterday, I'm going to defend my client in court.
Well, know this. You shall not witness a miracle of the sort that occurred last time.
Are you telling me the miracle never happened?
The moment she is found guilty, you too will be found guilty of abetting the accused.
Never claimed to be a miracle maker, but I am good at discovering the truth, eventually.
I'm a truth seeker. I don't care how many of your dads I have to kiss to get there.
And unlike miracles, the truth is always waiting to be found.
The truth, you say? Then it seems you have chosen your fate.
I forgot who your dad was, and then I remembered, and I was like, I stand by what I said.
Yeah, I stand by what I said. I will still kiss him.
I will kiss him. The cigar stays in your mouth while we kiss.
Ew.
This shall be your very last trial.
Ha! My last trial was 9 years ago. Hey! I already had a last trial.
Nick.
I'm going to prove you innocent, Maya. You'll see. After all, you have to introduce the plumed Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm, to the folks back home, right?
Right.
We gotta call up Salmonella and tell him to do a copyright infringement suit.
Is he still kicking?
I don't know. Who else do we think is running that place? No. You know what?
Penny
is the CEO.
Yep.
Yeah.
Penny's running that place.
Penny is running that place.
I may be a defendant this time.
Or it'll be the Steel Samurai versus the Plumed Punisher versus... What is it? Torusaurus? Is that the official name? Yeah, I think so.
I don't know the official name anymore.
I think it's Torusaurus. I almost said Mozilla.
But I'll be by your side like always, Nick.
Thanks, Maya. This place is tough on lawyers. I need all the help I can get.
Are you gonna pop up?
Plus, it's always good to have you on the team. Well, it's time. Let's go.
Oh god, if there's ever a time where
no
Maya
return
and
of-
Apollo talk to each other, I'm slightly fucked, but that's okay.
No return of Carl Weezer this episode, evidently.
Yeah! Carl Weezer, my beloved! May 11th, High Court of Croydon.
The craziest, I know this is me, the craziest thing about this entire game, and I know that it is an issue of localization more than anything else, is the fact that Nayuta goes back and forth.
I know.
From Ukraine to the United States and then back.
I love it! I
think-
love
I think-
it!
I think the next time that he prosecutes in the U.S., they draw attention to it. They're like, man, does this guy ever sleep?
Fuck, no one touch me.
Like I said, he doesn't need sleep. He just meditates for like half an hour.
The D&D approach.
That's why he's cranky, because he's jet lagged all the time.
Yes. He's actually really nice. He's just in a bad mood all the time.
Just no one, listen. I heard one of your American prosecutors 15 years ago got to have coffee in the court. Why can't I? That's bullshit.
Let the trial of Maya Fey begin.
The defense is ready, Your Majesty.
He's asleep.
He's like, yeah.
He is, huh?
Just asleep.
He is asleep. Do we win?
Quiet! Can't you see Prosecutor Sadmadhi is absorbed in silent prayer?
I got back to the country, like 45 minutes ago, and I can't sleep on planes, so...
Oh, he's just like me for real.
Just like me, for real.
I had a 10-hour layover in Hawaii. I
Oh!
can't do this anymore.
Oh.
Please, that was me at my fucking, like, 6:30 a.m. flight to Minnesota, and then I had to be a person, like, the entire day, and it did not work.
Oh yeah, no.
I remember.
It was bad.
You were out.
I was, listen, I got until about 12:30 in the afternoon, and then I was like, I am gonna vomit at some point. I don't know when.
My funniest jet lag story is in 2016, I went to Italy with my mom, and we came back from Italy, and we no joke had like a 8 to 10 hour layover in Washington DC, and then flew back to O'Hare. And then 2 days later, not even like a day and a half later, I took a plane to Los Angeles to go to anime.
Oh god.
I was so fucking zonked the first day.
And that's like 4.5 hours, right? From Chicago to Cali.
At least 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like basically like I'm still not quite recovered from being probably about 7 or 8 hours ahead, and then I gain like 2 more of those hours, and by the time I got there, it was like 8 p.m. or something, and we were eating dinner, and somebody's like, yeah, we should probably go back to the hotel soon. It's dark. And then I did not notice. That's how tired I was that it got dark.
No.
We were sitting outside, and I didn't notice. I was like, when did that happen? Oh my god. And then like the minute we got back to the hotel, I just passed the fuck
Me when I'm zoinked. Yeah.
The entire reason that I took a trip when I was like 16 or something. I went to Hawaii, from the East Coast to Hawaii, which is like a 10-hour time difference, I think. And
yeah, that's right.
When it's either 9 or 10. And when I got back, I was only there for like a week or like 10 days, I think. And when I got back, I was so like messed up that is the reason that I've had to start taking sleep meds, and it's been like fucking like 7 years.
Oh, jeez.
And that is the first time that's ever had. Like, I went to California like 3 years before that or something, and I was like completely fine. But for some reason, the switch from like that far was my body, and probably also the ADHD manifesting stronger, was like, no, absolutely not. Anyway. Game.
He's in silent prayer.
Oh shit. Hold on. They just leaked the next SpongeBob movie on Twitter.
No, you're kidding.
Again, this is like the 3rd time this has happened. Ugh.
With that Phoenix sprite, I think that's perfect. Oh fuck.
Oh fuck. Ah shit.
Ah shit, dude.
Great, the trial's barely started and the judge is already mad at me. And the prom's tomorrow.
Tomorrow! He's very devout for a prosecutor.
We haven't talked much about it, but Maya's model is so good.
It's so pretty.
She's just so pretty.
She's so pretty.
Why is the accused standing over there?
Well...
Your Majesty. In addition to being the accused, she is also my assistant.
See, in my country, I could get away with doing this, and so I'm gonna bring that here.
Well, I got away with pulling all my shit in the last trial, so
Might as
why not
well.
give it a shot?
The accused is your assistant, you say?
Jolly, you say.
Very well, then. A criminal does indeed make a fitting partner to a lawyer with a defiled soul.
My guy, I won the last case.
Your Majesty, that kind of fucked. Holy shit. Your Majesty, that was raw as shit, dog.
Your Majesty, you're spitting bars, dude. Are you signed?
Are you signed? That wasn't
peak.
very nice.
Fucking peak. Fucking peak. I love my gangly teenager ass sprite making a good transition to like 9 years later. Yeah, well, bad-mouthing lawyers seems to be a custom of sorts here in Khurain.
I must say, I'm surprised to see you still here in Khurain, Mr. Wright. God. And even more so.
My name is Phoenix Wright, and this is Jackass. Like.
And even more so to find you in the Hall of Justice once more.
No, Apollo Justice isn't here. That's not what I said. Stop doing that.
I cannot fathom why you would willingly risk your life in yet another trial.
I'm passively suicidal and have a savior complex.
Oh, like
Hell
Tom
yeah,
Cruise.
Phoenix
Like
Wright.
Tom Cruise.
The answer is simple, Your Majesty. I am a lawyer. Did you know I'm a lawyer? And this is what lawyers do.
No, that's...
Lawyers, I've heard of those.
Me when I've speed ran the character arc for Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Although to be frank, I'd rather be anywhere but here right now.
Such foolishness.
Just like, I'm awake.
I'm here.
Locked in.
Prosecutor Sadmadhi, are you ready to begin now?
I heard laughter. Where's the object of ridicule? Yes, Your Majesty. The prosecution is ready. Let us begin without further delay.
He was definitely sleeping.
I'm so here. But first, I promise you both this. I'm so here right now.
I'm definitely awake.
I know what's
promise.
going on. I read the briefing before I got here. I will cast your wicked souls into the fires of hell. Thus shall the soul of the victim attain salvation.
Hey, Kume.
Bars.
I almost had Fulbright flashbacks when I read that. I'm like, oh god, do I have to do the thing?
I would expect nothing less of you, Prosecutor Sadmadhi.
Please say the victim's soul, Prosecutor Sadmadhi.
Punish the wicked lawyer who dares to stop these last rites.
I think I'll pass on that whole fire and brimstone deal.
For now.
But I'm not surprised by your words or stance, considering what Apollo's told me about you.
Apollo told you about me?
What did he say?
So, it was you who instilled that putrid lawyerly guile within him.
No, he had that.
Oh, okay.
Putrid... What?
He too must soon face the fires, lest his soul be lost to redemption. But I shall send you on ahead, so that he will not be lonely when he arrives.
Redemption, meet the all-consuming fire. Is this flame inside desire, or a scorch left by scorn? Go listen to the Avatar: The Last Airbender musical, my notification. Sorry, but I'm afraid it won't be that easy. People say I never know when to give up. Nervous, Maya?
A little.
Feels like it's been ages since we stood side by side like this in court. Last time it was in Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney for the Nintendo 3DS.
I remember it well, Nick. Too bad I'm the defendant.
Don't worry. We haven't lost a case together yet. That's technically true.
You're right.
But the two cases I did lose, you weren't there.
You were
Wait,
specifically
that's
not
so
there.
true, dude.
You were specifically not there, Maya.
That's so funny.
Technically right is the best kind of right. I'm a lawyer. You're right. Let's give this everything we've got, Nick.
And one of those was an intentional loss. We take those.
Now then, Prosecutor Sadmadhi, would you please explain the case at hand?
Why is my fucking mic so loud?
Are we gonna do the explanation of the case music by Toshihiko Horiyama?
Why is my mic so fucking loud? Okay. Me loudly scooting my mic on the table. Why is my mic so loud? Of course, Your Majesty. Let us begin the last rites of the victim. That wasn't your voice. I went too raspy with it. Hold on.
Wow, how did I know?
Maya Fey has been charged with the crime of murder.
I've heard of that.
The victim of her heinous crime was High Priest Trust in... I knew him, and I'm still mad about it. He was
So I put this in the spoiler chat, but you deserve to know that Trust in me's name in Japanese is basically just bald.
Nice.
His name is Bald. Yeah.
Shiny head
His name is Baldur Zagate 3.
Baldur. He's bald, and this was the worst part, is the French
French
name.
translation, my beloved.
Yeah, the French name for Peace, Love, and Understanding is Stairway to Heaven.
Yes! Wait, that rips.
No, I know. And I was like, oh my god, I fucking hate this. But the worst part is like, given that the crime happened on a stairwell.
Yeah, that's so good.
That's more clever than
And he's a monk. Like it's the pathway to heaven.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
No, it's arguably a more clever name than the English one.
I can't believe.
Hey,
I keep
you're just
giving you
mad
the
'cause
French
I
translation
can do
L's,
some-
or W's, not L's.
You're just mad because I can do something with my fucking guitar hands that you couldn't do in your entire life, kid. So yeah, you're gay.
Oh my god.
We're doing great, guys.
God.
We started an hour late, and
Let's do it. Yeah. All right, let's lock in. Let's do this.
He was conducting the purification rite when he was brutally slain.
Good job. Let's keep going. Let's keep it going.
Woo! Woo!
and the cause of death.
Let us review the victim's autopsy report and the crime scene photo, shall we? Definitely not looking at it for the first time right now. Oh! The cause of death was blood loss from a stab wound. stab wound delivered to the abdomen. The murder weapon was likely the warbad dagger, which was used in the rite. However, the weapon has yet to be found, though the scene was thoroughly searched.
Warbad.
Maya's like, you know I got that motherfucking thing on me. Fuck!
A sacred relic used as a tool of murder. The Holy Mother's wrath shall be most severe.
The murder itself took place at the height of the purification rite. The accused had donned Lady Kira's sacred robes. I rolled ours there for a second, and the victim was there to offer prayers as a high priest of Karayanism. During the rite, the victim and accused were the only two at the inner sanctum. Therefore, the only person who could have slain the victim is Maya Fey.
Okay, this is way too close to Bridge of the Turnabout. Like, she must be so fucking like...
What the fuck?
Oh, man.
I gotta stop going to religious places, I guess. I don't know.
Me, when I'm about to become the leader of my religion, I gotta stop doing this whole religion thing.
I gotta stop doing this whole religion thing, Nick. It does not end well for me, apparently.
I must say, that does cast a great deal of suspicion upon the accused.
No, Maya, that's just one of the stairways that's just one of the trials, dude. You gotta be accused of murder. Indeed. Now then, allow me to submit this diagram of the crime scene as evidence in this case. Thank you, Sadmadhi. In Karayanism, slaying a priest is a sin most grave and dreadful. As such, Maya Fey's soul shall be plunged into the lowest level of hell, the hell of tickling.
Oh, it's like in Esther, the girl who would become queen.
There, she shall be tickled without end for 500 million years.
Shout out to VeggieTales.
Some people might be into that. That is a terrible fate indeed. Would the defense care to respond?
Joke's on you, I'm into that shit!
Maya?
What?
Not now.
I thought we were the defense! I'm going
And here I thought the lowest... And here I thought the lowest level of hell was the hell of back pain.
Nick, you're fucking old, dude. I'm 29 and you're old. I don't remember killing anyone, and I don't have that dagger or anything like it.
What she said. She has no memory of the event as described by the prosecution.
Ditto.
But more importantly, she had no motive to kill the high priest in the first place.
Objection.
No.
Jack, the way you said that is like that YouTube poop sound. Bitch.
Bitch. I thought you might say that.
Think about that one family that like trained their dog to push buttons.
Yes.
Yeah, that's that bitch.
Bitch. Bitch.
Fuck,
Bitch.
fuck, 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 penis, penis, pussy, pussy, dick, dick, dick.
One of these days I'm gonna do a stream where I can only communicate through the soundboard, and it's just gonna be me slamming pussy, 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 pussy.
Pussy.
Nevertheless.
Fuck you, you fucking dick.
Fucking douchebag. The meaningless prattle of lawyers is utterly ineffectual here in the Hall of Justice.
Our prattle isn't meaningless. Fuck, fuck, fuck.
For all will be made clear by her benevolence Refa Padma Karayan's insights. Bitch, bitch,
Sean,
bitch.
it's been 2 hours.
So it is, and so it shall be. The divination seance reveals the truth for all to see.
Damn!
Bars,
Bars!
Your Honor!
Here we go again.
Mamma mia!
Bailiff, please show in the royal priestess.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, Carl! Hey, girly pop.
I will say when they reveal this art, it's Princess Wafer! Oh, beautiful! Her benevolence looks again today!
Glory to the Holy Mother for the foster.
When they first revealed, I think like the initial promo art of Spirit of Justice was Phoenix and Rayfa.
Oh, and everyone was like, is that the weird
like,
girl for the game?
Like, no, like the original teaser art, and I'm like, damn, this redesign of Maya sucks. I knew it wasn't Maya, but I was like,
damn.
they're really as popular as ever, I see. Snooping as usual, I see.
Rest assured, good people of Khurain, I will defeat this murderer and her abettor.
Did you hear they announced Pingast Cart 9 for the Switch 2?
They announced Squark 3.
They shall not escape on their Freedom Express today.
Okay, I'm looking this shit up. What the hell is this?
Freedom
It's a brand of RV?
Yeah, that makes sense.
What?
That makes sense.
That's so stupid. How do they expect people to know that?
I don't think it's supposed to mean anything. I think he was just like, you know, it's like all aboard the something express is kind of like a figure of speech, and now it's like the Freedom Express. And the joke is that Rafe is like, I don't know what that means. What is that?
All aboard the Venga bus. The Venga bus is jumping, and everybody's pumping.
Jumping. It's
It's the other way around.
the bus is jumping and everybody's pumping.
Hey, okay, underrated video. Todd in the Shadows, top 10 buses of the 1990s. Such a good ass video.
Oh man. What a joy it is to have the royal priestess back in the Hall of Justice. May the Holy Mother grant us her divine favor. Ur Dihara Khurain.
Ur Dihara Khurain. Ur Dihara Khurain. Wow, they have like voices in this shit.
I can
She
hear
sure
them.
looks. I can hear the voices. She sure looks pleased with herself. Especially for someone who didn't know what a Freedom Express was until yesterday. What's so funny is
14.
probably maybe one of the funniest inclusions on that list is one of them is just Jerome Bettis, the football running back nicknamed the Bus.
Is there something stuck to my face, barbed head?
Yeah, some tattoos. No, nothing, Your Benevolence.
Now then, your benevolence, the divination seance, if you please.
Very well. Nana, my robe.
This just nooms out.
I have a voice line. Hold on. Listen to me speak.
O Holy Mother, we hold this divination seance in your name. Let the eyes of everyone here be clear, and our ears be unstopped. O dance of devotion, guide the victim's soul to me, so that we may receive their final memories in the pool of souls.
I like looked up her voice actor again because I forgot who it was.
Yeah.
And I knew it was familiar. And yeah, it's Brina Palencia.
Hey.
You know her because she's the voice of Ibuki Miyoda in the
Right.
English
yes,
dub
that's
of
right.
in the English dub of D3.
Right.
But I know her as Makoto Suo from School Rumble.
Right, that's right. We're skipping this, I believe, right? 'Cause this is
Are
the
we?
same shit.
I mean, if you want, you don't have to.
I'm gonna feel bad if we do, but also
Maybe worth one more watch, and then we
One
can skip all the
more,
ones
one
after that.
more. because again, this does kind
I
of.
mean, they put effort into this.
Yeah, exactly.
This is where the budget
can't
went.
diss that.
This is the equivalent of Redacted from Tagatu.
Literally! Shut up! Literally! It goes so hard. For what? For what? For why?
And this game came out between Taga 1 and Taga 2. It feels so weird to like put it in that chronological sequence, but there you go.
They were
I mean-
perfecting it for Redacted and Tagatu. They were like, we gotta try this system out.
It's pretty much a completely different creative team. I think the only real crossover is like the same sound director, maybe. Does Horiyama sound direct the Taga games? I don't remember.
I don't remember. I was not paying attention
think
during those credits.
All right.
Unsurprisingly.
That's true. Okay, here's the
I
insight.
was not listening. Gotta hit the four corners, baby.
Oh, wait. I think I remember this. I thought that like when he would pull it down, it would be like a jump scare.
The victim's Mitama has spoken.
I'm gonna say right now
Actually, it didn't. There were words, but it was not allowed.
I'm gonna note this now, and I don't know if it's technically gonna come up or if they're gonna be like he was dead before he hit the ground, which is dumb. There was no mention of feeling wet as he was dying. I'm saying that verbally so that everyone knows I had a single thought in my head.
Okay.
The divination seance is complete.
I love how it's like. I also love how it's clear enough that you can see like other figures, but not like the surroundings. You know.
Yeah.
That's so dumb. Great, another clearly incriminating seance vision.
It could not be any clearer, oh foul defense. The accused donned the sacred robes of Lady Kira and then attacked the victim.
Probs.
Oh, how very terrible it must have been. The figure of Lady Kira lit against the dim lantern light. The scent of incense growing ever more potent as she drew near.
Judge, I want to live in your world. Because yeah.
What color
That's not
is the
scary, that's
sky
hot.
in your world?
Look at this stuff, isn't it neat?
One can almost sense the horror Abbott in me must have felt.
The only thing that was bad about that is that incense smells like shit.
Ooh, bold
Depends
take.
on the incense.
Is that a bold take? It smells disgusting.
It depends on the incense.
No, it's bad. It's bad. It's always been bad. That's my green smoke is what that is.
Oh, you know what? For a second, I straight up forgot that people actually like buy incense and shit. I was thinking of like liturgical incense.
I'm also speaking about liturgical incense. That shit is migraine juice. That's bad. It's nasty.
I can understand it being migraine juice.
The facts are presented by her benevolence are indisputable. That's not... I think I said that right. I'm moving on. But that wasn't me! Do something, Nick!
I'm working on it! Couldn't have been any clearer. Not really, because there's a whole part where his entire vision is... whatever. Looks like I'm in for another uphill battle.
The accused committed this vile act during ancient tradition, the purification rite.
Come to think of it, the rites guide explains the multi-part purification rite in detail. Oh yeah, there's this shit.
Oh yeah, there's this shit that we have to read again.
The transformation rite. The high priest reads scripture while the priestess dons the robes of Lady Kira. The rite of water. Lady Kira enters the spring, and the high priest purifies her along with her dagger. The rite of fire. The priestess circles the sacred flames to purify her soul.
Indeed.
Well, this is actually helpful, because not only is it like a
is.
recap, but it also it helps us like frame what we just saw in light of that.
Yeah.
It would seem that the murder occurred during the transformation rite. The rite dictates that the high priest stand in front of the spring. Therefore, the accused must have attacked him from the direction of the broken lantern. Well, Barbed Head, would you care to object?
No, I human. Because I know my client is innocent.
So you say. You truly do not know when you are beaten, do you?
I managed to pull it off last time with Albie. I'll just have to do it again.
I love this mentality. It's pure fuck it, we ball. It's incredible.
Yeah.
You intend to find fault with her benevolence's insights yet again.
I will say, since Fuck It We Ball has worked in every case except for one in the last 10 years of my life, let's keep going for it,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Let's aim for 40.
I got a good track record.
Yeah.
99% success.
Nice job, guys. Let's shoot for 40.
Oh, sweet life on deck. You will always be famous.
It would seem lawyers are Polkunan creatures indeed.
Look at that Polkunan. Polkunan. Okay, this means fucker.
New slurs dropping on Maine.
What exactly is a Polkunan?
Someone who's a real piece of work, so to speak.
Isn't that what Weird Al makes? Polkun.
Oh. Sorry.
Oh.
I thought you were talking about real piece of work.
I also thought you were talking about real piece of work. Is this an Al AI joke? I'm confused.
They can call me anything they want.
They can call me a motherfucker to my face.
The only thing I care about is uncovering the truth.
I don't care how many dads I have to kiss to get there.
They can call me whatever they want. I have a daughter. Nothing else matters.
So,
Wait, you remembered?
Just slowly.
And her name is Maya Fey.
Fuck!
This small voice from the void.
That like did not properly pick up on the mic, which is perfect.
I love when Jax Mike does that. It's like whatever fucking. It's like when there was one time Juicy got pulled into the void and your mic just went ah! Like it just did that. So it's
Well,
like,
I'm moving the head away from the mic in order to like make that effect, so it's pushing me. But
it equals out to something very funny. It's fine.
So, Barbed Head, are you foolish enough to risk your life for your so-called truth? Because my insights are the truth. To deny them is to willingly dig your own grave.
I mean, to be fair, the insights are true. It's the interpretation that's fucked.
Yes. Well, the
I guess her
vision is
insight
true.
into the.
Her insight
Alright.
was fucked.
Got it. I know grammar.
Wait, this is like actually a really interesting like. This is something very interesting. It reminds me of like the Oracle of Delphi that would just like do random shit, and then there was like a priest right next to her who'd be like, "This is what she means."
Yeah.
Like the difference between the sort of quote unquote text of the vision and then the interpretation.
The victim commenced the purification rite by bowing to the lanterns and reading a sutra. As the first part, the transformation rite, ended, he lowered the sutra. Suddenly, he heard the accused's approaching footsteps and smelled her incense-laden robes. It was then that the victim felt an intense pain. I believe this is when he was stabbed.
Sweet turned around.
As his life's blood spilled over, his vision dimmed, till finally he passed from our world. That is everything the victim experienced in his final moments.
Whack. Dressed in the sacred robes of Lady Kira, the accused rushed the victim head-on. The brutal stabbing she perpetrated could not have been any clearer.
Yes, it is plain for all to see.
No, it wasn't me! A sudden drowsiness came over me during the transformation rite. I didn't even get a chance to put on Lady Kira's robes. Bitch. You waste our time with such meaningless statements, accused.
Bitch.
Bitch. You cannot explain away the truths revealed by the royal priestess's divine insight. I didn't say that word correctly.
Oh, women, right?
Oh, Iona! How did you end up finding contradictions last time? Has it been too long? Do we have to recount the system?
You don't have to, but well,
Okay.
they give you the option of looking through it again.
Okay.
You can see the 5 sentence.
It looks like. Yeah, I know. Good job. Good job,
So it looked to
team.
me too. Sensations themselves are never wrong, only their interpretations. That's why I tried to point out mistakes in Rafa's insights the last time.
So there could be contradictions between what Abbott and me felt and her insights, huh?
You got it. I'm gonna find them this time too.
God, she's so pretty.
Isn't she?
She's so pretty. I got it. Probably. I got it.
Well, there are like 2 different things you have to like go
It's
between.
the control. Yeah, it's the top
Yeah,
bit and
it's
the bottom.
the controls. Yeah, I remember how it works. I'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out.
Still,
Fuck it, we ball.
my sensations this time seem to fluctuate more than the ones from Albie's trial. In which case, I better keep an eye on the changes in their intensity too. Okay, time to point out sensations that contradicts the insights.
Let's fucking go. Okay.
All right.
I bow to the lanterns and reading a sutra. So true, bestie.
That is true.
Yup. Oh shit. I should move that. You lowered the sutra.
He heard the accused approaching footsteps.
Footsteps in her instance. Yep. This is when he was stabbed.
Okay, this one is interesting.
Okay. Was it gonna be like, you can't prove that's when he was stabbed despite the fact we're looking at the fucking knife or whatever?
I can guide you if you want, but I won't necessarily do so unless you ask.
Hold on. Oh, did I bump the fucking... Oh, like the footsteps didn't get louder?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm so smart. Okay.
It's like they're like, hey, look at the intensity this time.
Yeah, well, I'm a silly goose,
Yeah.
so...
No. They like made it very clear that like that's what you should focus on.
I don't...
So
Again,
wind
this
is
is a matter of which
loud.
ones you want me to focus on.
Footsteps.
Wait,
On the 3rd statement and the third statement.
Yes.
That's the 3rd statement, yeah.
So R.
Shit. Oh, no.
Shit.
Shit. I hit the wrong button. Shit.
You rewind.
Rewind. Okay. R. Select. Yeah, R.
There you go. There you go.
Footsteps.
Objection!
Objecto.
I keep tapping
Igiari.
the mouse pad. So do Washigayo!
The victim supposedly heard the accused approaching footsteps. But did he really?
Bum.
What this film proposes is, what if he didn't?
What nonsense is this? Is it not abundantly clear?
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh. Because there is something strange about those footsteps.
Strange. Explain yourself, Barbed Head.
The footsteps are strange because
They don't get louder.
they're not getting any louder.
And why exactly does that matter?
Please focus your... Please focus your... Sorry, that was the...
my god.
Not rock, Jesus.
I'm trying to figure out some in-character reason why Phoenix would do that. Sorry, I'm just really anxious this morning. Please focus your attention. It sense the victim smelled. The scent grows stronger as the accused approaches. If the accused really had approached the victim, the sound of her footsteps would have grown louder as the scent of incense grew stronger.
Why, that makes perfect sense. How can this be explained, your benevolence?
Well, there must be a reason.
Ooh. That's a nice angle.
It is as they say. Even a putrid worm of a lawyer will turn.
That can't be a saying. What does that even mean? What are you trying to be here, Diego Armando?
You'll never be me. He's not exactly singing your praises, that's for sure.
Hey, it's not even literally singing.
Literally. Still, we cannot discount this information solely on account of its lawyerly source.
Sick burn,
benevolence.
bro.
Thank
I'm sorry. Every time he
the
hits,
butterfly.
every time he hits the okay, I'm just like.
Nice. Fucking Gotti. Perhaps you must listen more carefully to the abbot's mitama.
Listen more carefully. What's he talking about?
Yes, it would appear so.
Yes, I'd have thought so.
I shall try to refine the sensation.
Refine the sensation?
I can more accurately gauge sensations by deepening my communication with the mitama.
Why don't you start with it being deep?
Hello?
I didn't know you could do that. Why have we never done this before?
By refining a sensation, a clearer picture of the truth can be discovered.
Who knew that you could go enhance on a ghost?
Ghost, enhance.
Oh, blessed mitama, I beseech you, hear me now and respond to my call.
What the fuck was that whole footprint thing?
What was the footstep shit?
I'm in.
Footsteps changed into bells. What could this mean?
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
Bells? But the only bells at the scene of the crime were...
Ah! That jingling must have come from Abbott and me's bells.
You mean those big things he had on his ankles? I thought those were testicles.
Well, there you have it.
I'm gonna leave the call now.
Okay, bye, Jack. The sound of
Bye.
bells was from the high priest's own footsteps.
Okay. Was this in relation to the thing that you just sent?
No, no, that was in relation to balls.
Oh, okay.
It's in relation to balls.
Hey, wait. It's the balls on the jeans.
Oh my god, it's the balls on the jeans! Merry Christmas, everybody!
It's a real jeans and balls Christmas.
It's a jeans and balls Christmas after all.
Oh, that's so cute.
And that means...
If the footsteps belong to the victim himself, it means it was the victim who was moving, not the accused. The victim was the one who went running toward the broken lantern from the spring. A far cry from what her benevolence's insight would have us believe. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
But why would the victim have approached the accused?
Maybe he was trying to defend himself.
Please explain. Pause.
He could have felt threatened by Lady Kira, standing there with a dagger. Menacingly. If so, he might have thought to overpower her before she attacked. And then he got stabbed like a fucking idiot.
He ran into my knife! He ran into my knife 10 times!
He had it coming.
Still your voices. This is nothing but a theory, and a poor one at that.
A game!
Be not led astray by this lawyer's obvious postulation.
Objection.
While his insolence is inexcusable, I would ask that you calm yourself, Your Benevolence.
Is there something you would care to say, Prosecutor Sadmadhi?
I want to go back to bed so bad. I need this people to shut the fuck up so I can leave. Even if it
Or
was...
it's like he's hungover and the crowd is talking and he's like, objection!
Stop!
Just stop!
Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up.
Shut up! Oh my god, shut up! Shut
Shut
up!
up!
Shut
Shut
up!
up!
Shut
Shut
up!
up! Shut up! Can't believe he came hungover to his own court date.
Oh.
Your Majesty, I'm gonna fucking vomit. Hold on. Your Majesty, there's... Your Majesty, I flew up. Even if it was Abbot in me who moved, it does not negate the accused's crime.
What do you mean by that?
The accused...
Fucking radical, dude.
Shit. The accused was likely waiting for the high priest to approach. And as he neared, she plunged the dagger into him. It is as simple as that.
Oh, right. It really doesn't change much, does it?
It changes
yeah, you
everything,
idiot.
man!
Yes, it is as the prosecutor has said.
We can change this from a murder to a suicide. Which means we can get Maya off!
In fact, it is as I meant to say all along as well.
Right. And that's why you were so shocked when you first heard it.
Understand now, lawyer. That contradiction you conjured up has come to naught.
Bars.
Once I hone my insights, it will vanish like the dying rays of the sun.
Fate changed. You watched the accused try to fight her off by the broken lantern. Okay. Okay.
See, the fact that it was Abbot in me who moved changes nothing.
It changes intention.
Come on, Phoenix. You gotta keep your cool. That contradiction I pointed out must mean something. That one sensation changed after Princess Rafa refined her vision. Stands to reason that something else might have changed too because of the refinement. Should focus on any sensations that have changed while searching for more contradictions between them and her insights.
You got it, buckaroo. The first part, he lowered the sutra. Suddenly he rushed. Okay. He might just be, like, high out of his mind. That's why he can't see shit.
Wind.
There it is. Okay. See, I'm a smart little cookie.
Okay.
So, these two things contradict each other.
Water.
Earth.
Do they?
Well, because if he was running towards her, he'd be running away from the fountain. But that silence leads me to believe that's incorrect. So I'm moving on. And this is.
I'm
oh
trying
no
to
no no!
think-
It's because. Is it? No. Right? I'm not crazy, right?
This one is weird.
See, this is why I don't like this mechanic. Because there's so many, it's all based on interpretation, so there's so many ways to like really go about it. It's not as cut and dry as a lot of the other ones are.
Yeah, I'm going with my gut on this one. Because if the idea is that he moved towards her, hearing water would not make sense. I'm standing by that. I'm standing by that. I'm standing by that. I'm standing by that. I'm standing by that.
Oh, okay.
Objection!
Hold it! How do we know the purification rite was performed exactly as it was supposed to be?
That's easy. The customs governing the rite are very clear, and Abbot Inme would have adhered to them.
Well, that's strange.
Mr. Wright, would you care to explain just what is so strange?
Yes. I would ask you to consider the sound of the victim's footsteps. The sound of bells changes to the sound of water at one point.
What's this?
It's simple. The victim must have stepped in some water.
Oh.
Yes. Yes! And the only source of water in the inner sanctum is the spring. The only water in the forest is the river. And therein lies the contradiction.
We have no There's no ponds!
What contradiction?
I believe the rite started out as it should have. The victim stood with his back to the spring, and the accused stood right in front of him. But we now know that the victim then moved into the spring.
I fully didn't know why everyone was making fun of me. I'm sorry.
What?
I know what you're referencing. I'm also referencing something. During the final Tagala stream, I also fucked up the phrase. Now we know.
You didn't.
We now know.
I don't think so. Did
I
you?
did. I went back and
you...
checked, and I said it wrong, and that's why everyone's like, "We now know. We now know."
I thought they were just pointing out that it's the same line. I didn't realize you.
I fucked it up.
That's really funny. That's good.
I said we now know, and it was now we know.
Was it as Ryunosuke?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It was.
Oh,
yeah, it's
God,
hereditary. It's hereditary.
That's fucking Naruhodo excellence right there. Let's go.
Being a little bit dyslexic, baby.
Polkunka, that is absurd.
This means the accused location differs from what her benevolence's insight indicates.
Oh!
Why is it an ong game? That's weird.
So that you have to make that noise.
It was just a weird interjection.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then where do you... Yeah.
No, that's me. Where do you propose the accused stood when she donned Lady Kira's robes?
I have an issue. I was cursed with the brain that makes you like mouth the words, the lines that your stage partner is saying.
Yep. Me too. It's horrible.
It's the worst. Based on the sound of the victim's footsteps, I believe Maya was standing here.
That's another reason I'm very glad we don't have face cam anymore, I'll be honest. I just look like such an asshole. Where's Maya?
Where was Maya?
She should have been Yes. Yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Or at least in front of it.
Yeah.
Not in it. Yes.
Yeah, because if that's where Maya was, he stepped
he
toward
rushed her.
and then into the water.
Right. So let's just take that.
Until this moment, we've all just assumed that Abbott and me and Miss Fey were standing where they were supposed to be, as shown in this rights guide. In short, in other words,
Hold my hand.
the victim should have been standing with his back to the spring and the accused in front. However, if that's how they were really standing, he couldn't have stepped into the spring as he approached her. The problem is the victim did step into the spring. Or there was like a puddle on the ground, in which case I'm fucked.
We're pretending it's not.
This can only mean that Miss Fey had actually been standing in the water.
But if this is true, then their positions would have been completely reversed.
Whack, isn't it, Your Honor?
Whack.
What is going on here, Miss Fey?
No question mark.
Were you really standing in the spring?
I'm sorry, but I barely remember anything about the ride.
The high priest would never make such an obvious blunder during a rite.
Be that as it may, this does not overturn my insights.
It doesn't.
Let us say that the accused was standing in the spring. So what?
And just
So what? This completely reverses their positions is what?
That their positions differed from what is customary is rather curious. However, what does that change? It certainly does not erase the accused's brutal crime.
Fuck!
You lawyers are an absurd breed. A fascinating breed. Never thinking ahead, you cling to the first insignificant contradiction you can muster.
sounds like Princess Rafa has a pretty good grasp on what lawyers are all about.
Maya, you're not helping. Oh, Maya. Where would I be without your brutally frank commentary right now, period?
Not at over 100,000 views on YouTube. Phoenix thinking!
Is this contradiction really meaningless? But something really doesn't feel right.
The vibes are nasty.
Did I take a wrong turn somewhere?
I will now amend my insight to account for this new truth.
You rush to the accused and try to fight her off by the poolside lantern. Great.
Okay.
Now the contradiction is no more.
I can't wait until Ace Attorney 7, where they do bracelet plus mood matrix plus divination seance plus jury plus all in one game.
Someone has to do the cock in there.
But the truth of the matter still stands, no matter how stubbornly you deny it.
What do you have to say for yourself now, Mr. Wright?
I saw.
How about that recess?
I saw. Nick! Your Majesty, this lawyer may have raised a trivial objection, but her benevolence's insights have no further inadequacies of any kind.
Yes, so it would seem.
Hold on, wait. There's another contradiction.
Why are you shouting that from across the room? Mr. Wright, get back here!
Mr. Wright, get back in your seat. Still you flounder about, wretched beast. Though you rack that's not the right rack. Though you rack that putrid brain of yours, nothing worthwhile will come of it.
Does the right one have a W?
I believe so.
Maya, please tell me you remember something that might help us out here.
Sorry, I really don't remember a thing. But
I'm
now
so useless.
I'm not gonna correct you. But now that the place I was standing in has changed, who knows? That alone may cause a new discrepancy with Princess Rafa's insights.
That's right. We now know Maya was standing in the spring. A major change like that could very well produce a contradiction. Let's take another look at the inner sanctum diagram in the court record. Confirm where Maya and Abbott and me were standing. Well, yeah, it's what you just showed us.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Good job. Good job, boys. We did it.
Okay.
Yeah. The next one commence purification bound to
Now this one's interesting. Okay.
Thank you, posture check. Thank you, water.
Thank you.
Okay. So, like... Yep. So just between these two. So, like... Oh, I guess it was... Okay. I'm moving on. Before I get too sidetracked.
Okay.
I had an idea, but I didn't think it was... correct,
Okay.
so we're just moving on before I get too muddled.
Yeah.
He lowered the sutra. Suddenly he rushed.
Okay, this is the important part.
Off by the springside lantern.
Okay.
Okay. I could... I have to double check which one it is, but there is something about like the wind blowing and that flame flickering and like one of them was broken and like that's not the one that was broken.
So in the original configuration, the one that was broken was like facing his right. And that matches with what we see, right? Because the flickering one is to his right. But if you look at the diagram now, if he's looking to his right, should the lantern be flickering?
Oh. Okay, I'm literally sitting here thinking this is the one that got fucked up. So I was like, yeah, that makes sense now. Okay, but no, if we're going in, this is the broken lantern, then
yeah,
that makes more sense. Okay.
So then, the way that you prove that is,
I'm assuming you have to hit wind when it's not covering it.
Third statement.
Yep.
Okay, right there. It's the lantern itself, I think.
Yeah, it should be the sight, because the sound doesn't mean a damn thing.
Objection!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're getting through it.
Brain cells up there. I have some brain cells up there. Yeah.
You got it. You got it.
Okay.
Your benevolence. Your benevolence. I found a new contradiction.
What? You did?
No way. Aww.
That day the fun was there that day, wasn't it? That's quite impossible. I'm trying to think back to that day, Mr. Rami. I touched was inside.
What? You did?
What is
Put
this?
out once I food up.
It's from
Ace Attorney bloopers.
the AA anime bloopers. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No
Is that
doubt.
recall, Mr. Abbey? You saw me yesterday.
That's quite impossible.
Possible.
Okay.
No doubt it is but another of your vile attempts to slander my insights.
Yup.
Nuh-uh. Take a good look what the victim saw. It just might change your mind. Oh, I love that episode of Steven Universe.
Expecting to find.
It's more likely than you think.
The lantern, the lid,
Patrick, the lid.
The lid.
Every Friday we stream this game.
The lid. The lid. The
The
lid.
lid. The lid. The lid. The lantern. I need to like reteach myself how to say words correctly once I leave this godforsaken place. By that I mean the South. The lantern flame behind the accused was flickering.
The lantern.
The
There
lantern.
was nothing unusual about that, especially as the wind had stirred.
Oh.
Nuh-uh. That's where you're wrong.
So do
No, that's wrong!
There you go.
No, that's wrong! If the accused had been standing in the spring. Yeah, you know Jeebus. Then what you see here should be one of the lanterns flanking the statue. I'm gonna be very annoying about that one word in particular.
Yep.
I fail to see your point.
My point is, something is wrong here. Something has happened.
Something just happened.
The two lanterns flanking the statue were both outfitted by glass wind guards. So neither lantern's flame should have been flickering in the wind in the first place! I love that song from Into the Woods.
Yeah. She seems pretty tickled, Nick.
What? I don't remember saying anything funny. Did I say something funny? Did I miss a funny thing?
I fail to see what you wish to prove here, but very well. I shall refine the vision and reveal the truth for all to see.
Dude, just have it all refined.
Refine it.
Put
the
it in a
first
refinery. Haha. Haha.
time. Haha.
Oh, wait,
blessed Mitama.
Yeah,
I can
hold on.
actually do it.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
There we go. It's like he's really in the room.
And is
Sometimes I
he
can
in the
still
room
hear
with
his
us?
Sometimes I can still hear his voice. Gay, gay, homosexual, gay. Anyway, if anyone's got some Mo comic fan dubs that anyone needs a Mo for, hit me up.
You're more likely to get them than either of us. So.
Yeah.
We got the crew here.
We got the crew.
In the crew, we all fam.
In the tent,
Oh,
we all
man.
fam.
In the big top, we all
All
fam.
fam. He's getting Navin Koala.
Big terp.
In the
Oh, man.
And
in the big terp.
In the picture.
Wait, okay, hold on.
You can do it.
Okay. I did it. I just went to the big top server and posted in the big terp. We all fam.
I thought you were. We all just say it in our fucking
In our character voice?
voices now.
Wait, let's do it. 3, 2, 1. In the big terp, we all fam.
We all fem.
We all fam. So
too.
true. So
too.
true.
I didn't know we were doing it at the same time.
I
so
also
was like,
didn't.
that's not how Trilo sounds. Fuck.
All the daddies out there, you may in 3, 2, 1. All right.
Oh, blessed Mitama, I beseech you, fix your sight upon the lantern there.
Whew, this is a good one. We're on a roll.
We're having fun.
Having a ball.
Oh, blessed Mitama, enhance.
Huh? Oh. That lantern doesn't have a wind guard on it. Roof, Roof, get in here.
Roof, where the fuck are you?
For the wind guard was removed to reveal the sacred flame within for the rite of fire. Therefore, there is nothing odd about the flame flickering.
Say what?
Jesus.
Say wah wah wah.
But when we search the crime scene, those lanterns, they're wind guards.
That's
Say
because...
wah 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 wah. Sorry, have you seen that video?
say wah 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 wah.
Yeah, but it's like the from Clone High, but it's just Cruel Angel. Yes, exactly. And then say wah 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 wah, and then it's like say. I can't go this high because the microphone will not pick it up, so I'll have to do it down the octave. But it's like, say, wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah.
Say, wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, sorry. Anyway.
That's because the police put them back on. The sacred flames have burned uninterrupted for hundreds of years, Defense. We could not risk them being extinguished, even during an investigation.
That would never fly back home.
We're not in fucking Kansas anymore. How many times do I have to say that?
Well, Barbed Head, are you done quibbling?
No.
If so, then it is time to bow down before this testimony of the Mitama.
Nick!
Don't worry, Maya, I'm just getting started.
What is going on with you? You call that a defense?
Get it together. We're gonna lose.
Nick, it's me. Get it together. We're gonna lose.
Nick,
Right, it's me.
it's
calling
me.
from
Right,
Europe.
it's me calling from Europe. Believe in yourself. Sometimes I can still hear his voice. All right, let's go over everything we know so far.
Yeah, just rattle them off.
Your sister's name is Mia. I'm a lawyer.
Roof! There you are, thank God!
Hello. Yes.
I don't... Oh God, I hope that audio is still somewhere. Oh my God, okay.
Maya was waiting Lady Kira's robes and standing in the spring. Kikokutori. The high priestess thought to have been moving toward her. So I should look for sensations that stand in contradiction to this arrangement. I was doing like the English dub light voice for my students the other day, and they were freaking out. Because like, you sound just like him.
Thank you.
It's like a really good compliment.
Blah blah, we'll get it. Let's go.
I'll take
You're
a
fucking
potato
idiot.
chip and eat it. All right, what are we doing?
What a way
here?
to win over
All right.
your students.
Yeah, it's gotta happen somehow.
He rushed the accused and tried to fight her off by the spring side lantern.
The lantern behind.
Could we just point out that's not the spring side lantern?
Good.
Could we do that now?
On the third. Wait. Hold on. I'm gonna be so real. I like straight up. I'm trying to follow along with the guide, and I'm lost.
I'm assuming it is
No.
again. I think it's the same thing because it's like that's not the spring side lantern anyway. The one that was broken.
Yeah, but they said that they took off the wind guards for the right.
Oh, shit. I was thinking about other shit. Okay, that's dumb. Alright, continue.
Yeah, I know. The fact that he's flailing his arms around.
Yeah, the fact that he's
like,
not going in
I'd say-
for a fight.
It looks like, it looks much more like, okay, so that's,
Okay,
that's
one's
there.
Okay.
Okay, but like, okay.
They're chill there, and then they stop being chill.
Well, okay, I think I know. What? This is so weird. I think I know what you're supposed to do, but I'm also like not. I think I see the difference, but it's weird.
Contradiction, he's clearly not fucking fighting her.
Wait, I might also see the difference. Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, pause.
I got it. Pause it. Okay.
That is, it's broken.
It's broken.
Like in comparison to the other, it's
Okay.
fucked up. So it's not just that the wind guard is missing. It's
Yeah,
just
like that
it's
little thing
just
over
fucked
the
up.
side.
It's
Yeah.
just fucked up. Alright.
So-
the little
So
crown
third
thingy
statement,
underneath,
and then
yeah.
this one, because then it's like, well,
Third
okay.
statement, second panel. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're in the right spot. So
Okay.
third statement.
Got it!
And then
Okay.
Sight, yeah. Yeah.
We got there!
Jesus Christ.
I like that I looked at, that was one of the things where it was like, I fully clocked, like, that looks fucked up, and then just...
I think I was like
No,
looking ahead. I think
yeah,
I was like
I was-
looking at. I think I was like looking ahead because I thought we were already past this.
No!
Oh no! With the lantern, it's broken.
That was partially my bad because I thought you were still referring to the wind guard.
Yeah. What could this possibly mean? Good question, Phoenix. Right,
Good
Face
question.
Attorney. That lantern clearly contradicts the insight. This contradiction will overturn the entire case I've been building, I
They
guess.
moved.
Are you all right, Mr. Wright? 1 minute you shout out, and in the next you fall silent.
I think, if I had to guess, we're gonna be like, while he was reading the sutra, he just walked around. And Maya was like chucked into the snow or some shit. And then, oh fuck, Lady Kira.
Perhaps it is like the bellow of one who is barreling down a hill with no way of stopping. Is that not right, Prosecutor Sadmadhi?
You fell asleep again.
I'm not listening.
Don't get gold feet now, Phoenix. Even if this overturns the entire case you've built so far. Fuck it, we ball. Because
Damn right.
that's where we'll find the truth. Sorry, but I'm not barreling down a hill. In fact, I'm in full control of everything with the indisputable contradiction I found.
King.
Alright.
Hang. This is that really gives like, not only did I find a contradiction, it's the case-breaking contradiction. Is it? I don't fucking know, Maya. I just said shit.
I'm just saying shit, yeah. Me when I say shit.
Is that so?
The lantern behind the accused clearly, no,
Ball is rolling.
blatantly contradicts your insight.
Fuck it. The ball is rolling up.
Does it now?
One of the lanterns on the entrance side of the inner sanctum was broken. And if you watched what Abbott Inmee saw in his final moments,
What's in me?
he did what in his cup? You will notice that the lantern behind the praying form of Miss Fey is broken. The lantern behind Lady Kira, however, is still intact. Oh, that's what it is. In short, we are seeing two different lanterns in the seance.
could this be? And even if it were so, how would that contradict my insights?
Oh!
Let me start by saying, how about if the claim I'm about to raise will overturn the case I've built thus far. However, fuck it, we ball.
Will the defense please explain himself?
Why is the defense saying shit? We can tell their position.
Based on the broken lantern,
We can tell.
we can tell where the accused and the victim were standing. Thank you.
But did you not just finish asserting that the accused was standing somewhere else?
Yes, that is what we are overturning. I did, and I built my argument on that faulty premise. However, we are changing our minds. We are switching them again. I will say this is actually really funny. It is kind of a fun. If it wasn't, I don't think it's way too complex at this point. It's just kind of weird details we've had to point out. But I like the idea that you're like, actually, it's completely different. Actually, never mind. It's exactly what we thought it was.
My bad. Sorry. But listen, we run the possibility, and then we see that I was wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm agreeing with you, but I'm not.
But thankfully, it has led us here. To the actual spot where Maya Fey was standing.
Well, okay, because now we're about to be like, well, there's a difference between Maya Fey and Lady Kira, and that's gonna be the case-breaking. Phoenix, please.
Yeah. This is cute.
I love this. This is something literally only Ace Attorney could get away with, I think.
Yeah.
I must
this is
say-
you know what this is? This is
What?
what we did. This is what we did with the double reverse autopsy.
Yes, it's exactly what the double reverse autopsy was.
For those not in the know, for Tam, we cut this from the final script, but for a while in Tam, when they go into court during the Red White trial, Phoenix is like, but I couldn't have killed Mia, or like I couldn't have written the note. Maybe it was Mia because she lived for several minutes after the killing blow. And then Edgeworth is like, "What are you talking about? I have the autopsy here, the original, and it says that she died instantly."
And Phoenix
So
was
he
like, "What the
flips
fuck?"
the autopsy twice just to fit with his own argument.
It would have been such. Here's the thing.
It would have
we
been
can-
really funny, but
This is
I don't know.
something
We
that
just
Cisco would pull as well, so we still have that in our back
we should
pocket.
hold on to that. Yeah, we should hold on to that.
You didn't
for
hear that. You
Justice
didn't hear
for
that.
All.
Shut up.
No. Shut up.
What?
This is how it can still win.
I must say, if the defense keeps changing its assertions in such a capricious manner.
Oh, if
Salad.
Jackie, if you're confused about whether or not there is actually a justice working on, we are not at this present moment doing so.
Its credibility may come into question.
Well, we are not, at least. I'm willing to take that risk, Your Majesty, because I believe this will be the last time. I promise.
No, I got it.
I'd like to start by pointing out the actual spot where the accused was standing.
The place you thought.
Very well. Show us where you now believe the accused was actually standing.
Based on the location of the broken lantern, where was Maya really standing?
Like here.
Yeah, exactly where we thought she was.
Where we thought she was.
I wasn't thinking straight before. I'm still not. But now it's all falling into place. We know the victim had stepped into the spring.
I used to have a girlfriend. I still do, but I used to too. That's Mitch Hedberg.
My
baby.
ex-girlfriend, also known as my wife.
My wife.
That means Maya Fey had to have been standing in the water. However, his memory, which has only now become clear, reveals that Miss Fey was standing by the side of the broken lantern. In other words, hold my hand.
Yay.
She was standing where she was supposed to be, according to custom.
Does that not bring us back to the very beginning?
We're back at the start.
Nuh-uh. This is where things take a different turn. And I mean that literally. Get it? The victim had to have been moving toward the spring. That means while he was moving, he had his back turned toward the accused.
What's this? Do you mean to say the victim turned around during the rite?
Yeah, it's almost like the part where we couldn't see shit was like disguising something. Yeah.
But such an image appears nowhere in the seance vision.
Come on.
Come
Catch up,
on.
Rafa. Actually, it does appear. It's just that no one noticed until now.
No one noticed. How could no one have noticed something so big?
Yeah, I don't know, Your
That's what they say about me
Majesty.
in college.
There was a moment where the scripture the victim was holding was all we could see. Thanks to that, none of us could tell that he was in fact turning around.
Objection.
If it is as the defense
Oh, you're here.
asserts, then I know it's a surprise to me too. If it is as the defense asserts, then her benevolence's insights no longer make sense. How do you intend to explain that?
Objection.
He really could have just said that at like any point. As soon as he heard the volume, he would be like, "Well, you're objecting to something." So
Yeah. I don't need to explain anything, because it's just as you said, Prosecutor Sadmadhi.
Fuck, what did I say?
You don't have to say anything. Her benevolence's insights don't make any sense because they contain a huge error!
Such insolence!
Insolent boy, slave of fashion.
A huge error, you say? Do
Jolly,
explain.
you say.
Jolly, you say.
The huge error is...
The number of people there.
Yeah.
Yeah!
I believe this is what happened at the scene of the crime. The victim was reading a sutra when suddenly he sensed someone behind him. He immediately looked back to see someone dressed as Lady Kira standing there. Wishing to see who it was, he approached the robed figure. That's when he was stabbed.
This cannot be!
Oh, but it can. And it is! The insight stating the accused stabbed the victim is wrong. And that is the real truth lying behind this testimony of the dead. Oh, me when someone asks me 3 times who the main character of the Kung Fu Panda series.
Are you suggesting that there was someone else at the scene of the crime?
Yes.
Yeah.
Have I misunderstood the voice of the Mitama yet again?
I know
All,
you're like.
all Ace Attorney needs to do is to give a weird girl a sad sprite, and like we are instantly like, we will protect you forever.
I understand you're like 14 or something, like you're a baby. Like this girl, if you're not having a crisis about the amount of people you've accidentally killed, like that's gonna hit you at some point, girl. I don't know when. I hope not when you're still a child, because that's gonna fuck up your development even more. But like, that's gonna hit.
This cannot be!
Phew! That was a close one. But I managed to divine the true meaning behind the seance vision somehow. I should add these new facts to the court record. Switches back to the original.
Your benevolence, please allow me to take it from here. I will overturn the brash accusations of this faithless, putrid-minded lawyer.
Yes, I shall place my trust in you.
Bye. fuck, I have to pay attention now. Shit.
Oh, hey, I never get company here.
Oh my god.
Are you sure about this, Prosecutor Sadmadhi? Are you sure about this?
Are you sure
Yeah.
about that? My work as an international prosecutor has taken me to courtrooms around the world.
And by around the world, I mean 2 places.
Yeah, 2 places. And in that time, I have learned to perform last rites for souls in trials lacking a seance.
Yes, of course. Forgive my ludicrous inquiry.
Moreover, I have with me a forensic investigator from overseas. I will show you all the most magnificent last rites ever seen.
This really does think highly of Emma and her forensic expertise. He's got a big old crush.
He's got a big old
He's gonna be so upset when he finds out she's damn.
lesbian.
I don't know. I mean, Nayuta's, you know,
Nayuta is genderqueer.
lesbian core.
Lesbian core. Sure.
Sure, let's
Nayuta-
go with that.
Sure, let's go with that. Nayuta is definitely gender something. I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
that's I don't know if that's queer, I don't know if that's fluid, but it's gender something.
And maybe Emma's into it. Who knows?
And you know what? Maybe.
I'm impressed that he's come to understand their value. Then again, he is an international prosecutor who's solved tough cases around the world.
2.
Time to hunker down, huh?
I'm adding
Now
that to
then,
the list of
let us
dad phrases.
continue. Let us continue with today's proceedings. Could the defense please tell us who the third party dressed as Lady Kira was?
I wish my girlfriend could be Nayuta Sadmadhi.
Somebody told me that you had a
Had
boyfriend
that looked like a girlfriend that I had in February
So
of
true.
last year.
The killers be like,
The killers. Like,
Your new royal. Oh, I was like, where did I get royal? It's on the line below. Your new claim has negated the insights of the royal priestess. So I trust you have some evidence to support it, correct?
yes, of course.
yeah, of course.
Yeah. Fuck. This third party must have really wanted to kill the high priest. Shit. I might be able to identify who it was if I had evidence of their murderous intent.
2. The killer.
Well, we're waiting, Mr. Wright.
Nice alliteration.
The evidence that can reveal the identity of the third party is this!
The fucking letter that,
Yeah.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
Take that!
3 days before the purification rite, the victim received a warning letter from an unidentified individual. Holy shit.
He did?
Now there's letters
What?
in the
He
mail, and they're sent to
What?
my
He
address.
did?
And the more that I see, the more I know that I can't rest.
Whoever sent it clearly meant to threaten the high priest. The letter said, "Do not perform the rite." I think it meant that they didn't want him to perform the rite.
Whoa.
But the rite went on as scheduled. I believe that is why the high priest was murdered.
Who do you suppose sent that letter?
OMG, who did this?
Zomg. A person with something to hide. The rebel hunter disguised as Lady Kira herself.
Wow.
Wow.
Peace!
Deuces, bitch.
I don't get it. I had heard the Lady Kira that has been in the news of late only hunted rebels. If so, why would she have killed the High Priest?
Excellent question.
Moving on.
Maybe it would help to think of it this way. What if the High Priest had secretly been a rebel?
political intrigue.
The high priest. Oh, yeah.
He could possibly been a rebel.
Thanks, Carl.
That wasn't Carl, but we'll go with it. The High Priest, a devout follower of Kurainism, a rebel? Do you even comprehend the blasphemy of which you speak? Well, do you?
I too found it hard to believe at first. But as I continued my investigation, it started to become more and more plausible.
Objection.
The third party was the rebel-hunting Lady Kira, and the High Priest was a rebel. Your mockery of Kurainism. No. Of the kingdom of Kurain itself knows no bounds.
Whoops.
That shameless Volkunkin lawyer.
He's making a mockery of our religion.
As a faithful Kurainist, I take issue with these claims.
Yeah, I figured you might.
And I am loath to admit them into today's proceedings.
I don't like where this is going.
The defense's claims are but vile blasphemy, tantamount to spitting on the Holy Mother.
Is it really that big of a deal, Maya?
Abbot Inmi was a distinguished monk and very well respected too, so yeah.
Ugh. Please don't let this turn into an international incident.
Maya's like, dude, why are you surprised this has become a thing? You just said the wackest shit. But fear not, good people of Kurayan. I'm gonna kill this
International incidents
motherfucker.
are more my husband's thing.
That's true. Oh, wait, my husband could come visit. Oh, that would be lovely. Wait, can we make this an international incident? Please, 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 please.
Please, it would be so good.
It'd be
so fun.
nice. It'd be so fun. He gets to go
It
on
would
a
be
little
so
sleigh ride.
awesome. It would be so cool.
The rantings of this putrid the rantings of this putrid-brained lawyer who seeks to sully the soul of the deceased shall come to no avail once I conclude these last rites. Mr. Inosuke, the prosecution's assertion that the accused killed the victim remains unchanged.
Everywhere I look, I see
I
him.
see his face.
But the victim was stabbed in his abdomen. How is that possible when he had his back turned toward Miss Fey?
Bear hug.
Someone else must have killed him!
Objection.
Shut the fuck up. Are you sure about that? Even my butterfly thinks you're a rotten little bitch. You may have invalidated the seance, but do not let it go to your putrid head. The karmic flow of this trial is, as yet, still in my hands.
How can he be so confident?
Something has occurred to me, you see. Why do they call it oven when you oven the cold food, about hot eat the food? And your allegations of a third party are but a deluded fantasy. And I shall prove that by calling a new witness to the stand. An eyewitness who will deliver a definitive answer that will dispel the defense's doubts. Did you like my alliteration there? I worked really hard on it.
Sick bars, bro.
Thank you.
An eyewitness.
We call the bird.
Very well. Let us call this eyewitness to the stand.
We call the bird. Hello. Hi. Hello.
It's him again.
I'm
I forgot
worried.
the voice I gave him.
It was low and gruff, I think, but I don't know.
Yeah, was it?
How
Did I like
intense.
southern it? I don't remember.
I think you might have southerned it a little bit, but not extremely.
Okay.
A
Well,
twang,
now.
if you will, a twinge.
A twang, a twinge.
He has to be the shaggiest witness I have ever laid eyes upon.
Wow, shag,
adjective.
laid. You want to fuck him, Your Honor?
Please state your name and occupation.
Oh, I'm... You know that so-and-so, whatchamacallit? I know an Imus TBD. At least that's what they've been calling me.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
You didn't need the TBD. We got it. We know. Call him
Yeah.
John. They would be like, I would call you John Doe, but we already burned that one.
The Kurani's equivalent to John Smith is anonymous.
TBD, as in to be determined.
No, we got it. We got it. You didn't
There
need
you go. There you go, Lauren. Now you know.
Yeah.
TBD!
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 Hey!
To be I don't know.
I don't know. Dated? I don't know.
I don't know. Anthony.
Can't you just
I've got to have
tell
that
us-
big dick of yours.
Get over here and work on these kids.
Can't you just tell us your real name?
Like, people. The mental image of people saying that, and you're just like, can you just...
Hey, what about your real name? The witness has suffered a boot to the head.
The witness has
He just misheard Anonymous TVD's real name.
The witness has suffered a blow to the head, rendering him amnesiac. An amnesiac, or...
Rendering him amnesiac.
Is that an adjective?
It can be.
Therefore,
It's both a noun and an adjective.
I named him Anonymous, TBD, in my report.
Let's fucking go, dude.
But he thinks TBD is part of his name.
Objection!
It's fucking stupid.
You're letting an amnesiac testify? I
Objection.
never let that
I was
happen.
about to be like, objection! You've done that multiple times.
I mean,
How
to
do
be
you
fair,
know?
the first time that happened, he did object to it.
That's fair. That is fair. He did object to it, and they were like, nah, we'll let it fly. And so we just kind of kept doing it. Have no fear. And amnesia has an amnesiac been in, like, every seat in the courtroom except as the fucking judge?
I mean, the judge can't remember a goddamn thing ever. So.
Okay, but that's different.
Let's not count Juniper Wood's Mormon suppression days. I don't know. Something.
I'm counting redacted as redacted.
Co-counsel question mark?
Yes. I'm counting that as
Well, sure. Okay.
yeah. Have no fear. I've already questioned him at length. God, I get to be a person who says redacted at stuff. That's so fun. While it is true he has utterly forgotten his name and past, his memory of what he witnessed is still very much intact.
Considering the dearth of information, any new knowledge may be of help.
Isn't that... That's literally the same shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, how else would you justify?
Short-term memory shall suffice.
Yes.
Therefore, I will permit his testimony. Now, Mr. Immus, please tell us what you saw.
Anon, get out of here. Come off, Anon.
Oh, pasta shop.
Please. I don't know what I'm begging for in that moment. I felt like begging, and I don't know what I wanted.
That night, I was up on the top of Mount Pony, the mountain next to the inner sanctum. I hate crowds, so I climbed up there to pray in peace. I know it's a no-no, but since there was no one around, I used my binoculars to spy on the rite at the inner sanctum. That's when I saw the accused stab the high priest with a dagger.
These are such specific poses.
There's no way you saw Miss Fey stab the victim with the dagger. Nuh-uh.
I swear I don't know what he's talking about. Or don't remember at any rate.
Mount Pony Pony, the beautiful mountain that is also known as the Little Sanctum.
The Tartar Pits.
They must be talking about that smaller mountain from the poster.
Mr. Immis, I was wondering.
What can I do you for?
The inner sanctum lies at a high elevation where clouds and fog can obscure the view. Are you sure you were able to see what happened from the mountaintop next to it?
Good point. His Majesty raises an excellent question. Well, Mr. Ibus...
On the day of the riot, there wasn't a cloud in the sky. I had a perfect view. If you don't believe me, check the weather forecast in the paper that day.
Nick, don't we have the newspaper for that day?
It's starting to sound like Strong Bad.
A little bit, but it's fine.
I think.
Yeah, let's take a look. It does say calm, clear skies, doesn't it?
See? Told you so.
This shit sucks.
This shit is so ass.
It's so ass. I'm having a good time, I promise. I just can't get over Anonymous TBD as a name.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Now you know how I feel about Deed Man.
Listen, it's funny the first time, and then you get this where it's every name. The other names in investigations are fine. It's just, and then you hit Deed Man, and it's like, all right, well, we didn't know it. We already burned John Doe. We have to. That's the problem, is they burned John Doe too fast, and they had to come up with dumber and dumber shit. Janet Sue, I love you, but also please.
Well, it would appear the witness has offered testimony worth hearing.
Mr. Innes, I too have a question for you. You do know that the TBD is not part of your name, right? Like, you don't have to. We got it.
Didn't you already question the witness?
Well, that's what I'm here for, right? Shoot.
Ow, fuck. How was the accused holding the dagger? Was she holding it underhanded, its blade protruding from the bottom of her hand?
Yep, I believe she was. It's called a reverse grip.
I'm sorry, say that one more time. Oh, fucking scream
so she was
pose.
holding she was holding the knife backwards.
Right, and then got it. Yep, okay, got it.
Mhm.
Got it. I thought as much.
Hold it.
Hold it right there. What bearing does that have on this case?
Suck my dick and balls. Cease your interruptions, you putrid-headed lawyer. Do you not see the significance in how the blade was held?
Why don't you enlighten me, oh enlightened one?
I knew you were a fool. I can already picture you in your next life.
Next life?
Yes. After your soul writhes for centuries in the pits of hell, you shall be reborn as a witless sea urchin with barbs limited to your posterior. You shall live a short, inconsequential life, only to be brutally devoured by a sea otter.
That was a bit excessive. Somebody asked what the dagger grip had to do with the case.
Now, pay attention. How the accused held the dagger is of vital importance. With such information, we can infer exactly what action she took. I feel like this is just slipping into my hot lady voice and away from Nayuta. You were saying that the victim was killed while he had his back to the accused. Is that correct?
Yes.
The T kicked in, sorry. As such, the accused's dagger grip tells us something very important. The accused approached the victim from behind, swung her arms around him. I said bear grip! I said bear grip! Thank you, Nayuta! Same page, bitch! And plunged the dagger deep into his abdomen using a reverse grip. Fucking bear hug! Thus, Mr. Amos's testimony clears up any doubts that might remain.
And it coincides with her benevolence's insights as well.
This is a disaster.
This is a disaster!
I thought I'd blown these insights out of the water, but now they're back to haunt me.
Objection, leading the witness.
Now then, the defense may cross-examine the witness.
Let's ride. That night I was up at the top of Mount Pony, the mountain next to the inner sanctum. I hate crowds, so I climbed up there to pray in peace. I know it's a no-no, but since there was no one around, I used my binoculars to spy on the right of the inner sanctum. Hold on. Am I dumb? I can't be that dumb. Hold on. This is the over here, right?
Yeah, so he was over there, and he's using his
Okay.
binoculars, and he claimed to be
my brother
seeing
in
them.
Christ. No, you weren't.
Objection!
I have to press that first. Fuck. Suck my.
Well,
penis.
what's your thinking?
My thinking is that it's fucking shorter, and the right has walls up. So I
Yeah,
wouldn't have been able to see shit.
There is a piece of evidence.
Oh, no, to be like the fucking walls.
That better points to that. Yeah.
Okay, fuck me!
Yeah.
It can't just be the height, it has to be the walls too?
Well, you can it's not like that. Like you can if like the walls are the main thing blocking the view.
That's true.
Right? Like using the binoculars, you can see things that are higher up.
Thank you, a wise one.
Yeah, there you go.
Objection!
Using binoculars, you can look up, dipshit.
Your Majesty.
That really was like... Every 60 seconds in Africa, a minute passes. Fuck, okay.
I had my doubts about this bushy bearded witness, but now I know we can't trust him.
What the fuck does my beard have to do with anything?
What? You ain't just judging me solely on my bodacious beard, are you?
Not at all, Mr. Amos.
Everyone's mad about it. Everyone's mad about it.
It's much more than your sketchy appearance. It's your sketchy testimony.
It's jolly, you say.
Thank you.
Every time.
Yes! Recall how the inner sanctum was that day. Specifically, that it was completely enclosed by the ritual curtain.
Why, yes, I believe you're right.
The curtain would have completely blocked the witness's view from Mount Pony Pony. Therefore, he couldn't have possibly seen the murder happen. Hoo-ha!
Mr. Immis, have you been knowingly making false statements to this court?
The hoo-ha was an old Smash 4 Diddy Kong combo. Down throw to up air. They called it the hoo-ha.
No, don't call it the hoo-ha!
And every time that it happened during that one period of time, a Diddy Kong would do it, the entire crowd would go, hoo-ha!
Okay, a little bit more than...
Well, what?
I love the Lumineer.
Aye, you got me!
The witness will lower his voice.
Oh, sorry. I didn't actually see the accused herself.
He didn't actually see the accused herself? What's that supposed to mean?
Let me set the record straight, I beg you.
Come to set the record straight. I've come to
I can't
set the
believe it.
record straight.
It's Fulbright in disguise.
That's why you can't see his forehead and the fucking bullet wound. It's like every time Mia shows back up, she has like the fucking thing on the back of her head.
Wait, what? What did you say?
Okay, so the things that I said, which is that's why you can't see his forehead, so you couldn't see the bullet wound on his forehead.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jack started laughing and going, "My bullet wound!" And so I started laughing and saying, "My bullet wound!"
Oh.
And actually, no, what I said before that, which is, it's like every time Mia comes back and you see her with the fucking carved out bit of brain on the back of her head, where she got fucking thonked.
Oh, you're talking about the, like, when it cuts back to the, like, the CG.
I'm not talking about shit, dude. You
I'm
said
like,
it was
what?
Fulbright. You said it was Fulbright in disguise, and I said, oh, so the reason we don't
No,
know.
I don't
that-
know. I don't know what Mia you're referring to.
Mia Fey.
Like when she gets channeled, you don't see the thump on her head.
You should is my point.
Okay.
I saw their shadowy silhouettes projected against the ritual curtain.
Thank you, Kume Stretch in Water. This is what it's like holding a
Thank you.
conversation with me at any point.
The figures were created by the light of the full moon on that clear and still night. She was just a shadow, but I could tell that it was the accused first gripping that dagger.
Okay, they just straight up are reusing Fulbright's model for that. Like that was
Yeah,
that
that
was just
was-
Fulbright.
And that's why a bunch of the other poses feel familiar, because like you're just reusing poses.
Shadows? That's what you saw?
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, I was going for the hedgehog.
That's right. I could see what was going on by the shadows projected onto the ritual curtain.
In the future, Mr. Immis, I would rather you offer up accurate testimony from the start.
Oh,
You
what
didn't
would
get
be
mad
the
at
fun in
Princess
that?
Rafa.
Forgive me, my main man, Mr. Magistrate. Chalking up to my fuzzy memory.
Shadow was there checking out the big booty Latinas.
I just really love Latinas, Sonic. That was a very Kirk Thornton shadow. There's some better there's some better shadows out there.
It's Keanu Reeves' shadow now. Though he saw but shadows, it is still valuable testimony.
I like David Humphrey. Well then, it'll be a date to die for.
Ooh,
You have
I like
got to
that.
be kidding me.
You've got to be kidding me. I won! What are we gonna do now, Nick?
You've got to be kidding. Squadala, we are off.
I just saved you from Ganon. You did not.
You did not.
I think
I guess that's worth the kiss. Huh.
I won!
I won!
Lamp oil, rope, bombs. You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough
Got
rubies. Sorry, Link. I can't give credit. Come back when you're a little, richer.
All I can think of
goodness.
is
Have
look
some
for
water.
inconsistencies between the actual right and what Mr. Immis says he saw.
Have some water. Thanks. Oh my goodness.
Now then, the defense may cross-examine the witness once more.
Jack, I'm so sorry.
You've killed me.
Good.
Good. Lucky shot. Golly. God.
All right, reverse
It's
scripting.
not
It was all
still.
shadows.
It's not still. There was wind, you fucker. It's just a shadow, but I could tell it was the accused reverse scripting that dagger. Oh, that's literally it. Jesus Christ. There was
I
another
claims when he saw shadows.
There must be an inconsistency in there.
Oh, didn't they just like say, it related to the rights?
No one
Like
else
how
can...
did the right go?
The figures were created by the light of the full moon. Not clear in still night, but I could tell it was the accused reverse gripping that dagger. That's not... It's not, though. It's not, because that's not... He didn't go that way. We all fucking know. Hold on. I might be stupid. Might be.
Rights guide.
Yeah, hold on.
Full moon
Full moon is up there.
is directly over the summit of Mount Pony Pony.
Oh, so
So
you
if
wouldn't
it's-
be able to fuck. Well, okay.
If it's directly over, where would the shadow?
Oh, then that. It wouldn't have done that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I see the math now. I see the math. I got it. I got it. Maybe.
Objection!
Yeah.
Yeah. You saw silhouettes projected by the moonlight? Nuh-uh. That's just not possible.
You fucking didn't.
What do you mean? How is it not possible that it was totally possible? That's impossible!
I think I'm gonna need a logicalese translation on that. Let's take a look at this rights guide, shall we, Mr. Immis? Mr. Rimmis, Mr. Rimmis. Mr. Rimmis, Mr. Rimmis. The right is held when the moon is directly over the summit of Mount Pony Pony.
From chimpanzee to chimpanzee. I hate this motherfuckers. What is it?
I hate every ape I see,
There
from
it is.
chimpanzee to chimpanzee.
There it is.
But you'll never make a monkey out of me. Wait.
Waiting.
Hey guys, it's me, Sans Undertale.
So if the moon was shining from the west, any shadows would have been cast eastward. This is the final battle. But Mr. Immis was standing to the west of the inner sanctum on Mount Pony Pony.
Oh, holy mother.
That's right. Our witness here couldn't have seen any shadowy figures on that curtain.
No way!
Perhaps it was the sacred flames of the lanterns that cast the shadows he saw.
Nuh-uh. I inspected them during my investigation, but the flames were too small to cast the crisp, distinct figures that Mr. Immis claims to have seen. Why did you say it like that?
But I did see those silhouettes, really!
But how could he, Nick?
Maybe he was someplace where they were visible. Wait, don't tell me. Your Majesty. If Mr. Immis really did see those shadows, it brings a brand new fact to light.
And that would be...
The brand new fact that comes to life from Mr. Amos really did see those shadows is...
He was somewhere else.
He
Then
took
not-
Bikini Bottom and moved it somewhere else! He wasn't where he claimed to be at the time of the...
Oh, then where do you propose the witness was?
I sing Megalovania when I'm nervous. Someplace where he could have seen the shadow figures, naturally.
Wait, you mean...
None of the mountains east of the Inner Sanctum are close enough for a good view. That leaves only one place he could have clearly the shadows from.
And where might that be?
This is where Mr. Amos was at the time of the murder.
The High Priest's home. The inner...
The lid.
The lid.
Mr. Amos was in the Inner Sanctum, just outside the curtain on the east side. That's the only place from which he could have seen the shadowy figures. Hoo-ha!
Hoorah! Na 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 na. Really? Wow, I didn't even think of that.
But wasn't the inner sanctum off limits to all but the victim and the accused?
The fucking Lady Kira was there too.
And the third party who was there, you mean?
Yeah, and now a fourth party.
I get a feeling that's the Prosecutor Sadmadhi would rather not touch right now. What was dozing off?
Sorry, what? I don't like listening to bullshit, so I just kind of.
Oh, you mean?
Oh, that's right. This witness was at the scene of the crime, which means he is the mysterious third party we saw during the divination seance. He could be the one who dressed as Lady Kira and killed the High Priest. Googish!
No one but the two participants were allowed anywhere near the inner sanctum. And the only way up there are the stairs that start down at the Plaza of Devotion. So tell me, how do you propose the witness entered that sacred space?
Oh, I hadn't thought that far ahead.
The sanctum has sheer cliffs on 3 sides, and a steep towering rock face on the other.
He's not a pussy, Your Honor. Much
No
like
one could have
Bobby
made it there by climbing the faces of those cliffs.
You know who else wasn't a pussy? His Majesty speaks true. To say Mr. Amos was at such an inaccessible location is but a bid to tarnish his credibility. Is that not right? You sick fuck.
Right. I wasn't at the Inner Sanctum, no sir, no how. And at least I'm pretty sure I wasn't.
Hold it!
Then what about those silhouettes you claim to have seen?
Starting to think I've been imagining things.
What? This is insane!
It's not. It's just a guy fucking lying on the stand.
I knew we couldn't trust that lawyer. He's trying to frame the witness.
Peace! Peace, I say!
This is impossible. You want the impossible. Unless I can show how he got to the inner sanctum. Just looks like I'm trying to slander Mr. Amos.
I believe in you, Nick!
Thanks, Maya. You've been such a good help this case.
You're all rah, boom, bah, fight, Phoenix, right!
Just look at the accused. Has she no shame?
What's your problem, lady? Phoenix Wright is very trustworthy, I'll have you know.
She's got some nerve for a criminal. I bet that lawyer poisoned her mind.
Please, Maya. You're only making it worse. I appreciate the vote of confidence, but it's probably best to keep it to yourself for now.
I will kill a bitch, Phoenix. Don't say that in court, Maya.
I would
killed him,
advise
yeah.
the defense to think carefully before making any more sudden outbursts.
Yes, Your Majesty. I wasn't a bad guy before. I definitely am now.
Duh. Now, Mr. Innes, I would like you to think back carefully before you testify about where you were that night.
I like this little thing. I wasn't at the inner sanctum.
I was never at the inner sanctum, I tell you. That much I'm sure of, even with the fuzzy memory. Besides, it would have been impossible to get there in the first place. Boy, you lawyers sure are scary.
Objection! No, we're not.
No, we're not. No.
No.
Guess it might have been impossible for him to get to the inner sanctum like he claims, but...
What if he just got there, like, wicked ahead of time? Now, will you desist in trying to frame this innocent witness?
Yeah, I'd like to see you explain how he got out there. That was very good. I was yawning.
I just, like, leaned into it.
That's
I
not
love how
mine. That's not me.
Everybody always has a bit for like the unnamed people, and for save data, it's like the Swedish guy, and for us, it's Carl Weezer.
By the way, shout out to Julie who's on.
Yeah.
Shout out to Julie, who was just
That
on
was
the
so
Save Data
cool.
stream.
Mr. Wright, is it not time to end these cross-examinations?
I just want the butterfly to burst into flames.
That's fucking rude. that's my homeboy. A moment of
That's my emotional
desperation.
support butterfly.
That's my emotional support butterfly. His name is Johnny. I love him. A moment of desperation leads to 100 million years of torment. It means that for each moment a sinner spends struggling to deny their sins, 100 million years of torment are added to their time in hell.
Cryanism is the strictest religion ever.
Okay. And just so you know, you've already accrued 200 million extra years.
Plus the 5 they started with, that's a number's worth of torment. I didn't read it. There we
Several
go.
million years, I think.
Sure, what's another 200 million, give or take?
Well, it's a big deal to me.
You're not gonna know.
I can't keep saying that the witness was there at the inner sanctum if I can't prove it. The problem is, how am I gonna do that?
Great question. Not what
I don't
have the answer
even
to.
know.
I wasn't at the inner sanctum.
It's never at the end.
Alright.
Even with the fuzzy memory.
Besides, it would have been impossible to get there in the first place.
Nuh-uh. I'm pressing first for safety, but nuh-uh.
I wonder if it really was impossible for you to get to the inner sanctum.
If you have something to say, just say it.
Couldn't there have been another way to get there? A way that wouldn't attract attention?
No, there isn't.
Which means there is.
Perhaps the defense would share its theory with us?
I don't even have a wild guess, let alone a theory, though. Time to reach into my bag of bluffs. To reach the inner sanctum without attracting any attention.
He got there fucking early. Also could have climbed up the cliff, I guess, but I'm sticking with my fucking guns here.
There
I
is
guess
some
also
evidence.
too-
There is some evidence that might point you in a specific direction.
Here. Oh fuck! Right, he parachute. That's fucking sick. That would kind of fuck, actually. Can we go parachute mode? That'd be cool. Can I just fucking say that?
Maybe you fell from the sky.
Don't say it like that! Now I'm annoyed.
This lawyer thinks he's a comedian now.
I was wondering what crazy theory you would propose next. Well, defense? Let's hear it.
Mr. Immis could have parachuted down. We already know the weather was clear and there was no wind to speak of. Perfect weather for skydiving, I'd say.
No, you dumb fuck.
You
Bitch.
fucking asshole. Now that you've been Now that you've been backed into a corner, your delusions grow ever more delusional. The inner sanctum is on a tiny ledge upon a sheer cliff over 2,000 meters tall. One misstep and a skydiver would soon find themselves in the Twilight Realm.
Yeah, I don't care how still the wind was. Even I couldn't have made that jump. And I don't have emotions. Wait.
Oh, fuck!
Wait, what's this building on top of the sacred mountain?
That's a prison, I think. Yeah, that is Royal Penitentiary number 4.
Wait, that's the 4th one?
Don't ask what happened to the first 3.
Oh yeah? If you're so smart, then what happened to the other 15? There. Oh right, Princess Rafa mentioned there was a prison up there. How do you get your prisoners up there anyway?
They have to climb the cliffs. By helicopter, but only with authorization from the Minister of Justice. He is the only one who can approve flights that pass over the inner sanctum. Might I also add, defense? You're ugly as fuck. That no parachute or any other equipment necessary for skydiving have been found.
Are you saying I flew down there by flapping my arms? I may be an incredible dude, but I'm not even capable of that.
Well, please add that statement to your testimony, Mr. Immis. Actually, we did find something.
Found a parachute.
We got a parachute. On that one, yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Objection!
Yeah, you can actually.
Yeah, you can.
Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Mr. Immis is right. You couldn't have skydived down there without any gear.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear, a weapon to surpass Metal Gear. Well, now, finally come around, have you? Now you see that I couldn't have possibly been there at the inner sanctum.
Right. If you didn't have any gear, that is.
Well, what on earth are you about?
That overreaction is a dead giveaway. I'm on the right track.
You don't need to say that, we know.
Take a look at this piece of evidence.
Those are prayer flags, are they not?
Yes, but they've been sewn together to create one big banner. A banner that could also function like a parachute. The people of Karayan are so used to seeing prayer flags that the police didn't think twice about these flags during their investigation. In the words of Hikaru Utada, don't think twice.
No, this cannot be.
The witness landed at the inner sanctum by using these prayer flags as a parachute. Is that not right, Mr. Immis?
There's no way out. I'm surrounded.
Mr. Immis?
All this talk struck my memory.
God, we are curing amnesiacs left and right in this fucking series. Let's go.
I guess I was there at the inner sanctum after all.
Naida just starts purring.
I was gonna
As I
like Harry the platypus.
A platypus? Barry the platypus?
As I suspected, there were 3 people there that night.
Discord's being so mean, it's not letting my Perry the Platypus through. You did it, Nick! You weren't wrong after all!
Yeah, for once.
For
Thanks.
once in your fucking life.
Mr. Amos, you were the one disguised as Lady Kira that night, weren't you?
What? No way, no how. It's like this, oh yeah. I was only there at the intersectum by accident.
By accident?
Exactly! And that thing's not a parachute. That's a homemade paraglider.
You are such a shit engineer, dog.
Paraglider?
Where's the rest of it? Where's the structure?
Are you telling me you could fly using that patchwork mess of material?
It may not look like much, but it's as sturdy as can be.
It's okay.
I rode the wind like an eagle, going further and higher from my earthly launching point. But then something happened that forced me to land at the inner sanctum.
So you just happened to land there? You expect me to believe that?
Yeah.
Now, please calm yourself, Mr. Wright.
This is bullshit. Watch your fucking language, Apollo.
Yeah. Watch your fucking language, you putrid-headed lawyer.
However, the fact that the witness was at the inner sanctum is crucial testimony indeed. And it certainly warrants further explication. Therefore, let's continue with more testimony.
I know explication is a word. It's just a weird word.
Expectoration. 10 points for Gaston.
That evening, I was enjoying a trek through the night sky with my homemade paraglider. But just as Mount Pony Pony was drawing near, something terrible happened. An accident forced me to make an emergency land at the intersection. As I landed, I banged my head, causing me to lose my memory. So you see, I ended up at the inner sanctum purely by accident.
How come no one's mentioned you in their fucking... Mr. Amos, you failed to mention any of this during your pre-trial questioning.
Can't be helped. I mean, I'm just remembering it now.
Continue such slipshod testimony, and you will be cast into the hell of hangnails.
Oh.
Where you shall have hangnails grown and ripped out for 800 million years.
Ugh.
Oh, ha! I think I'll pass on that.
Ah, God. Ah, God. Ah! Ah!
Don't think about it.
Oh, too late.
Like
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking
looks
about
like that
it.
caught. Looks like that caught Kate off guard.
Oh, okay. Well, is a hangnail like the little bit of skin, or is it
It's
when your
the-
nail fucking bends?
No, it's the thing. It's the
No.
little piece of skin.
Oh, I do that all the time. That's fine. Okay, that's fine.
Or well, I guess
I'm
it's a nail? Question mark.
Like
I don't know.
your cuticle, like the little bit of like skin surrounding.
Yeah, the thing on the side that like
Yeah.
doesn't
Oh,
like you don't get it all the way off.
I fucking pick at those all the time. That's fine. I was
No,
thinking,
but like ripping them out, like that,
Yeah.
it hurts and it blood.
it does. I have stims that are probably not healthy. Anyway.
What is that? What is that? David Lynch quote from the Cleveland Show? Damn, blood! Where'd you get these bitches? This is my chance to rip his case to shreds.
I love. How old is Naira? He's like 20s, right?
26
4,
or something.
26, 25.
baby?
No, he's older than Apollo.
Is he
Okay.
baby? Hold on, how baby? 25.
25.
Okay.
A year older.
25. Yeah. This really it
25.
I love the energy that comes with Nayuta of just delivering the wackest shit with the straightest face possible. Where he's like,
Yes.
I'm totally making this bullshit up, but no one's gonna tell me otherwise.
Okay.
I was enjoying it.
Because I'm a high-ranking member of the church.
I can lie about shit and no one can stop me. Something terrible happened. An accident forced me to make a emergency landing, and I banged my little noggin. Can you
Accident.
specify literally at all?
What exactly was this accident you had?
Pissed
I
and
pissed
shitted.
myself. Gonna cry. Piss my pants, maybe. Maybe shit and cum. Good question. What was it again? Wind? Oh yeah, it was the wind. And not just any wind, but a sudden gale force wind. Made me lose control.
Don't sail. Don't.
Music
Say
make me
gale.
lose control.
Don't
Music make me lose control.
The wind was strong enough to make you lose control.
The music made me lose control. Listen when I talk.
You got that right.
Okay, then, please add that to your testimony. I'm like just like one step away from Tom Hanks.
He's white.
Gale force winds came out of nowhere.
No, they didn't. Well, that's just a cold front. That doesn't.
Yeah, calm, clear skies.
Objection!
No.
Dog.
We have a saying in my country, Mr. Emmis.
God
Go
save
fuck
the-
yourself.
We have a saying where we have a saying on my planet too. God save the queen. Lucky for me, the queen is, or lucky for me, God is dead. So
From one lie sprouts another.
lies beget more lies.
Lies beget more lies. That's what it should be. Huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
Everyone go watch Starship.
It means someone caught lying will lie again in an attempt to conceal their first lie.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, hold my hand. This current testimony is just a blatant lie you're telling to cover your...
What did you just say?
I don't like when they lock in like that. Stop it.
What did you just say?
Stop it.
I'm now front-facing. We have a saying, when something smells... You claimed gale force winds caused you to lose control, but it was actually the music. But this newspaper has the weather report for the day of the murder.
Guys,
It says-
music make you lose control.
Music make you lose control. Oh, pursuit.
Bokuka!
Why, I do believe it does say that.
I can read.
I didn't know that. From one lie sprouts another. That makes sense, but is it really a saying back home? I've never heard of it.
Doesn't it go lies beget
Lies
more
beget
lies?
more lies.
Fuck,
Did
you're
you hear
right.
Did
Yeah, I
you
kind of
hear
made that one up.
Didn't you hear that from my sister? You
Shut
know,
up.
my sister that I have?
Yeah, I kind of made that one up.
You made up my sister?
Fun fact, Maya Fey made up Mia Fey so people would feel bad for her. Your Majesty. The witness's testimony contains another one that's even more fatal to it. Wow, I'm like looking at the Discord and it's like it's cutting out my last words every time I speak.
Yeah, it does that. Sometimes. It's the same way
Jolly,
that Discord
you
will
say.
count. It's the way that Discord will cut me out. It just spreads. I don't know why it does that.
Jolly, you say? The defense will explain himself at once.
Mr. Emmis claims he was flying up and around the inner sanctum with his paraglider. But it would have been impossible to get all the way up there without any wind!
Wind.
Why, yes, I believe you're right.
That's right, that is my name.
But we know the witness was at the inner sanctum, so... Mr. Emmis, how did you get there? And from where?
Who's down there? Can you... We're in the middle of something.
This can't
That-
keep happening in the courtroom.
God damn it!
Without
Oh,
any
it's
wind.
universal!
He couldn't have flown up there from the bottom of the mountain. He would have needed someone to blow his bottom by process of elimination. The only starting point that makes any sense is...
Shit.
Your Majesty, I believe I have the answer to your question. To reach the inner sanctum, Mr. Emmis must have launched himself from here.
The fucking... The place we think he started from.
Outer space! Yeah.
Right!
Space!
Space!
Court record button.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong shit.
Hoo-ha! Are you insane?
Na 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 na.
That's where he came from?
This dialogue is too vague.
If he couldn't have come from below, the only other option is from above.
I assure you he's coming from above right now.
So you see, Anonymous came down from Royal Penitentiary number 4.
Every time.
From there, he could have easily reached the inner sanctum by parachute. And that means he might have also killed the High Priest.
What?
You did?
Mr. Immus, were you the third party at the inner sanctum? And the one behind the warning to halt the right that the victim received? Was it you we saw in his final memory? Are you the rebel hunter, Lady Kira?
Jeez.
You've escalated so fast, Phoenix.
Hoo-ah!
Are we gonna point out the big ass knife on his back at some point? What do you have behind
Hey,
your back?
Mr. Prosecutor, sir, help me out here.
You did it! You finally left him speechless. Or,
Oh, come on, Mr. Prosecutor, man.
hungover but for time. Jet lagged.
For time.
Wait, what was that?
I couldn't think of the word jet lagged, so I said hungover but for time. Quiet, you fool. Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. You should
Shut
use
your
this
fuck.
Shut the fuck you're up.
Yep.
You should use this time to prepare yourself for what is to come.
Come.
The anal beads. For a fate far worse than hangnail hell awaits you now. He's like, can I go to the tickle hell? For normal reasons. Well done, defense. I must concede this point to you. The witness did, in fact, descend to the inner sanctum from Royal Penitentiary number 4.
Huh? He didn't even put up a fight this time.
I feel like shit.
That's awfully generous of him.
But if you're as perceptive as you seem, then surely you've already figured out the riddle. The riddle of Anonymous's true identity.
Oh, true identity? Not sure I know quite yet, but I guess I'll have to answer with something. Mike Meekins, baby!
It would seem I am the only one still in the dark here. Would the defense care to enlighten me? Who is this man we've been calling Anonymous?
Who is this man? He
Who is this man?
Who is this man?
You.
You.
His true identity is that's Arbol.
Yeah.
Okay, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. I don't
Yeah,
trust silence anymore. I don't trust
this
silence
really him?
anymore. Only now do you realize the truth. Bye, bestie. Well, please do share with us your belated insight. What's wrong, Nick? Why are you holding back?
Because this isn't gonna be very helpful to our case.
Really? Are you sure?
Fortunately, I've got no other choice. This is a linear video game.
Maya,
That
there's a
scruffy beard and shaggy mane completely threw me off. But it's all becoming clear now. The nighttime BASE jump from the mountaintop prison? What?
When did we establish that?
What is that?
What the fuck is a base jump? Hold on, we have to take a break to Google something.
I didn't know it was an acronym. I've heard of base jumping before, but it's basically just like jumping from a cliff.
Yeah.
With a parachute. I did not know that it was an anagram. Or not anagram,
It's
abbreviation.
Initialism.
It stands for
no, it's a
bananically awesome something else.
Great.
acronym.
Base jump acronym.
Where they jump from. Buildings, antennas, spans, and earth.
Oh, interesting. I did not know that.
Cool.
Thank you, Wikipedia.
The more you know.
The precision landing at the inner sanctum using only a homemade parachute?
I do kind of, now that the moment has passed and we can move away from base jumping, I do bananically awesome sex
haver. I did resist the urge to do sex for the S.
You're so strong, queen. I don't know what I was gonna fucking say. I love the moments where it's just, why aren't you saying it? It's gonna suck for us. Oh fuck, is it gonna suck for us? It's gonna suck for us. I love those.
Yeah. Only a paratrooper, or more precisely, a former paratrooper, could have pulled that off. This witness is Dots Arball, prison escapee and key member of Dirk's rebel group.
We're going with Arball.
I don't know. That's
Everyone
a
just
rebel.
says it- Yeah, everyone just says it differently. I don't.
The witness is an escaped prisoner.
I'm like, that's our boy.
That's our boy.
I wish it was That's our boy.
Precisely. The police have been scouring every corner of the city to no avail. Meanwhile, here he was under our noses the entire time.
Hoo-ha!
What?
Didn't think anyone would see through my clever disguise.
But the witness's charade is not all that has been shattered. Is it? Defense.
Boy, do I hate this guy.
Please recall
Boy,
the
that's
defense.
just crazy.
Please recall the defense's own words.
It's
It's
cold.
fucking cold.
The witness is Ren. Do not perform the rite. The rite went on schedule. That's why he was murdered. You sent the letter. Person with something to hide. The rebel hunter.
Disguised as Lady Kira herself. He claimed that the real killer was the rebel hunter disguised as Lady Kira.
No, that was just like a bit.
Yeah, and what's your point? Dumbass. What of the witness's true identity? There were
The witness
two
is Ren.
witnesses.
Yeah. This is literally just a second ago.
Oh, fuck! He is a rebel and an escaped You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. He could not have possibly been Lady Kira, mortal enemy of the rebels. No!
Why is Maya the one reacting to this?
Because she's catching up. Now, perhaps the witness will
She
enlighten
is the
us.
one on trial for murder.
That
That's
is
true.
She just
No.
screams.
Fuck! Now, perhaps the witness will enlighten us to the truth. After all, there it is. After all, he has yet to refute any of this.
Hoo-ha!
Wow.
You got me.
He just goes full solid
I'm
snake.
the razor-sharp fangs of the defiant dragon. That's a rebel.
Okay, this music kind of goes hard. The MIDI's weird, but it's got a cool structure. When did you get your memory back?
Oh, around the time you guys were talking about there being no wind. But you gotta give me credit for making up all that testimony on top of my head.
You know what? Sure. Sure.
Are you prepared to tell us the truth now?
Fuck no!
I do enjoy that.
Well, it's true. I parachuted down to the inner sanctum. I've already lost voice. I can't remember what I gave him.
Still gruff, but like a little
knows who
weirder.
he is. Maybe there'll be a new voice, so it works
That's
with
true.
character trait.
No, I'm saying like because I just gave him a new voice and then
Oh,
It was literally like the same, but a little wider.
But I banged my head on impact and
There
ended
it
up
is.
unconscious outside the curtain.
Sure.
In short, all my eyewitness testimony was a big fat lie.
a big fat lie.
Fat, how dare
Oh,
you!
and by the way, long time no see, Yudi.
Wait, they know each other?
Babe, you're not supposed to call me that out in the courtroom. You're a magistrate. Hit him in the nuts really hard.
Bailiff, smack his nuts.
There it is. Bailiff, smack his nuts extra hard. This filthy rebel belongs in a jail cell.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm still
And
here.
he's like, so, double jeopardy! And it's like, no, not double jeopardy.
Bailiff, seize him at once.
Seems you really have forgotten the will of the dragon, huh, Yudi? But I haven't. And no dogs of the Quran regime are gonna lay a finger on me!
Dogs, you say?
Alley-oop!
Bye.
Bye. Deploy all available resources. I want all units placed on high alert.
Whenever he
I'm going
does
for
that,
a stroll.
whenever he does that, it feels like he's about to transmute something.
I'm going to lay under the desk for 20 minutes until this is done. No one touch me.
The escaped prisoner escaped again.
The police force has been placed on high alert. He will be caught before long. I feel worse, actually. An escaped prisoner who's escaped the law again after giving a ton of false testimony. Talk about a troublemaker.
He really pulled the number on all of us. What was the point of all that anyway?
I ask myself
ask
that question
myself
every
that.
goddamn day, Phoenix.
Well, I can't help but feel that entire episode was a colossal waste of time.
Yay.
That's what I'm gonna call this VOD. This episode is an enormous waste of time. You're a magistrate. Perhaps it
It's not that bad.
Perhaps it was not as great of a waste as you might believe.
What makes you say that, Prosecutor Sadmadhi?
Dat Sarabal dropped something as he made his escape from these halls. That giant fuck-ass knife that was on his back. Oh.
Scrap of paper looks awfully familiar.
These appear to be direct orders from Dirk.
From Dirk, the rebel leader.
Dirk Auntie's nuts, dude.
Oh, but we only have a small corner of it.
Wait, I remember now. Your Majesty, I've seen that scrap of paper before. I'm a rebel.
I'm a... Fuck. Ah, shit.
You have? What? You did?
The scrap of paper that's a rebel dropped as part of this.
Is it not this?
Yeah.
Okay. I have to keep checking, because I don't trust myself anymore.
And this is...
Ew, it's got blood on it. Get it out.
Ew, take it away.
found it at the
Throw it to the poor.
Commoners have resorted to eating dogs.
Bugs, you say? Oh, jeez, throw it to the poor.
I found it at the scene of the crime. It appears to be a copy of the order that Mr. Rebel dropped.
Is it just conveniently the other half of the note so that we can read it?
If we put the two together, we should be able to read what the order says. Wow.
Okay, it's not a perfect match. That's better.
Oh my! And just what does it say, Mr. Wright? I don't know, I can't fucking read this.
I can't fucking read crying.
I
can't read!
I can't read!
I've learned many things tonight.
Yes. But there's one skill I seem to have lost as well.
Classic. Prosecutor Sadmadhi, if you please.
Prosecutor Sadmadhi.
The ignorant lawyer has not bothered to learn our language. Very well then.
We'll just assume that this entire proceeding has been taking place in English, so whatever.
I do not understand. You can't read it either.
Well, what does it say?
My eyes are not reading right now. I'm sorry.
No, I can read. It's just his handwriting is fucking terrible.
His hand.
No wonder they've been able to keep this a secret. No one can see what this says.
No one can fucking read Dirk's handwriting.
This shit is so ass.
This shit is my recital. I think it's very vital. So rock around that. Using the lamplights as a landmark, he was to parachute down to the inner sanctum. Upon the rite's completion, he was to don Lady Kira's robes and make his escape.
What? That is how he was to escape from prison.
What?
Shit, what?
What? You did?
So if I were to assume that Mr. Rebel was the one who killed the high priest, then maybe it was because Abbott and me tried to thwart his escape plan?
Oh, foul lawyer. I'm afraid that is simply ludicrous. Luda!
What up? Huh?
Luda.
I didn't say anything! Did he just read my mind?
Naruhodos are historically easy to read.
Read my mind?
I know how your putrid mind works. Unfortunately for you, however...
Shit is so putrid.
When the shit is so putrid. Unfortunately for you, however, now that the rebels' escape plan has been revealed, it is clear that Datsarebal is not the High Priest's killer.
How can you be so sure?
I'm one of the most respected monks here. Who's gonna fucking argue with me? You? Mm-hmm.
Who else could have done it and made it this far? You!
Mm-hmm. Yes. I'll be sure to tell him. Yeah. Johnny the Butterfly says you're a fuck-ass bitch.
Yeah, I thought so.
If only you would use that putrid brain of yours every once in a while. Datsarebal's plan could not have worked without the help of a certain individual.
What do you mean?
If I had a nickel for every time there was just a whack-ass jailbreak, I'm speaking of Abbott and me, of course.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Had Datsarebal simply donned Lady Kira's robes and made his escape alone, he would have been far too conspicuous. But were he by the High Priest's side, the faithful citizens praying in the plaza would have had no cause to suspect anything.
Me when I'm about to transmute some metal.
Me when I'm the whip crack and sleigh ride.
Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist.
It is therefore unthinkable that Datsarebal was the High Priest's killer.
So then you're saying the High Priest was a... Oh, I cannot bear to say it.
Man whore! He said you were one big man whore! Ah!
We are now at the point of the night where I'm making death sounds.
Gah! What the fuck was that? I'm afraid it is so. He numbered among the rebels who threaten our kingdom.
How could this be?
High position
If Phoenix
power.
Wright had a Lego Star Wars death sound, what would it be? The High Priest, a rebel?
There must be some kind of
Satara.
mistake.
Let it go and move on. Accept the truth. It is the only way. And that goes double for you, Defense. Cease your futile battling now. My heart wants to say, like, one of the generic male death sounds that are just like, oh, right? But also part of me truly, truly believes he would have the R2-D2 scream.
Yeah. And why should I? And how was it?
And how was it? Because I will now put the final nail in the coffin of the accused. No, I'm not even in a coffin. I'm here in court with you, dipshit. Now that we have eliminated Datsaribal from our list of suspects, there is only one person that still remains. The accused, Maya Fey.
Hold it!
Hold it. Hold it right there! Aren't you forgetting something important?
No.
Something important. Please do explain, Defense.
If it was important, I would have remembered.
We can't end this trial without looking into...
The murder weapon? Like, where the fuck did it go, maybe?
Well, more directly tied to what we were talking about.
The third party? Okay. I was like, the arrow was kind of self-explanatory.
I'm talking about the true identity of the Lady Kira we saw on the seance vision.
Right, okay, got it.
If that wasn't Dats a rebel, then who was it?
If that wasn't Dance Shakira, then who was it?
Objection.
Just keeps getting more and more fucked. That matter has already been resolved.
It has? What's he talking about?
It's Maya Fey, you dipshit. It is as I have maintained from the start. There was no third party in the seance vision.
Objection!
But there was another Lady Kira there besides Maya Fey. We all saw her.
Satura!
What the? I can't get my finger point.
This is such a specific face.
Yeah. They gave a
kinda-
similar one. There's a similar one for Apollo.
Oh, I'm sure. I think that's why it's so, like, weird. Like, that's Apollo energy.
Yeah.
Jesus.
サトライマオマノモサマシで足し抜けたらガセよそのか
Yeah!
It is time to let it go and move on. Your
It's
fate
like,
is
I'm
on.
done with this shit. I need to go to bed.
I just want to go Og to Ebe, please. Your fate has already been sealed, much like your arm.
This hardly seems fair.
This is the tamest way I've been attacked, to be fair. It is quite
Whoa, anal beads be upon ye.
Just one time he throws the beads and you don't see them on the model and then he still screams in pain. It's like, what the fuck? It is quite simple once you consider— it is quite shrimple once you consider where the victim and the accused were at the time. If the victim was near the spring with his back to the accused, what would he see ahead?
Yudge.
Oh no, hold on. And a yawn. Besides the water itself, there is nothing but the Warbad statue.
John Lennon. Precisely. The Lady Kira we saw in the seance is the Warbad statue draped in her sacred robes.
What?
That's
No
dumb.
way!
Objection, that's stupid. The accused...
Objection, that's dumb.
Objection, shut the fuck up. The accused wanted the false Lady Kira to appear in the seance vision before she came from behind and stabbed the victim with the dagger in a reverse grip. What did I just draw?
But why would the accused want to do something like create a false Lady Kira?
To show it to the victim as he was being slain.
And what reason would the accused have to fool the victim she was about to kill?
It was not the victim she was trying to fool. It was this very court itself.
Come again?
Suspicion would not fall on the accused if it looked as if another Lady Kira was there. And the defense was foolish enough to fall for it and claim it was a third party in disguise.
Are you saying?
I am.
What?
Don't worry about it. It was all a cleverly wicked scheme perpetrated by the accused. I almost choked on my beverage, a scheme in which she sought to use the seance vision to mislead us. Objection, I'm a dumb American. You think I'm thinking that far ahead?
This can't be happening.
Objection, Maya's dumb as shit.
Vitalos, this can't be happening.
Vitalos! What a face you are making, defense. I'm surprised you are taking this so hard. After all, did I not clearly state a while back that you were chasing after naught but a deluded fantasy? You are chasing after naught but a deluded fantasy. There were two witnesses.
You're telling me he knew this is how it would turn out all the way back then?
Yes, and...
He was just waiting for the most effective moment to spring it on me?
Do you understand now? I have had you dancing in the palm of my hand this entire time. I've been here the whole time.
I can't be.
This is an outrage. You took our royal priestess's sacred divination seance and used it to commit this most foul and despicable murder?
No! I did nothing of the sort!
Maya.
Nick! It's not true! I didn't! Cease this ugly display. Your fate is sealed now that the facts have been exposed. Your Majesty, the time has come to convict this criminal who only seeks to taint the sacred hall.
Indeed. It seems this trial is over.
Hold it!
Does the defense wish to offer up yet another counter-argument or something?
The accused is not the killer.
I didn't do it!
And, here's why.
Reason 5 will suck your dad's toes.
Now what do I do? I've got nothing.
Except that dame up in wires, we got nothing.
It would appear that the defense has run out of arguments to make.
I thought for sure that that rebel was the killer. The only person with a possible motive, the one dressed as Lady Kira, has vanished. I've got nothing to use against Prosecutor Sadmadhi's argument.
Do we have the little Deus Ex bunny?
Damn it!
Woo!
I can't lose now. Not like this.
Watch your fucking language.
Very well then, I shall now render my verdict.
Wait! Please wait! I'm begging you!
It is time to let it go and move on. I don't care.
This trial need not be drawn out any longer.
Sorry, I keep getting a pop-up.
The defense has failed to counter the charge filed by the prosecution. In accordance with the law, I invoke the Defense Culpability Act against the defense. Now then. This court finds the accused, Maya Fey.
I have a guess as to what's about to happen. And I'm gonna feel really smart if it's what is about to happen.
And the defense, Phoenix Wright.
Milky!
Milky.
Ah! Don't ever give up, my son. Father!
Oh boy. Okay. I was not expecting to have to do this voice.
Your Majesty, please forgive the interruption, but...
What is the meaning of this?
Why are you here? I found my girl wallet!
A body has been found in the Plaza of Devotion, Your Majesty.
Ding dong, ding dong. A body has been
discovered!
Ooh, what's this?
A body? What's happened now?
And we found this sticking out of the victim.
Okay, you know what? This is cool. Alright, this is cool.
Why, that Lady Kira's war bad dagger.
This is sort of 3-2 or something, but this is cool. This is cool. I can fuck with this.
Lady Kira, she's returned for the Twilight Realm once more.
Welcome to Fit the Rebels.
Peace!
Deuces. Well, it would seem the dagger that once has... Well, it would seem the dagger that was once lost has now been found. Was blind, but now I see.
I have one more thing to report, Prosecutor Sadmadhi.
Yes.
This dagger.
Of course.
This is the greatest character in this game.
It bears the fingerprints of Maya Fey on it.
What?
What?
Why would Maya's prints be on it?
I cannot believe it, yet it must be true.
Is something the matter, Prosecutor Sadmadhi?
This trial has run its course, and the accused's guilt has been firmly established. However, it would seem the defense was right about one thing. The negotiations were short.
I was?
You claimed that the murder at the Inner Sanctum had been carried out by the rebel hunter masquerading as Lady Kira.
I did say something to that effect. What of it?
Prosecutor Sadmadhi, are you suggesting what I think you are?
I believe the true identity of the rebel hunter who has been masquerading as Lady Kira is none other than the accused, Miss Maya Fey.
What?
Me? I mean, I fucking wish, but no. Maya, not now. Shush. I realize how shocking this must seem. Looking back, however, I now realize there was much that pointed to this fact. The rebel hunting Lady Kira was first sighted about 2 years ago, and the accused first came to our kingdom 2 years ago as well.
Why, the timing matches perfectly.
But there is more. That warning letter was found in the High Priest's bedroom 3 days before the rite. Despite his house being locked up tight that night.
Objection!
How does that prove anything?
Objection!
It is difficult to believe an intruder could have found a way to enter such a secure house. However, the accused was known to come and go freely there. Mainly to prepare for the purification rite. It's fucking cold in here, Nick. What is this, Ren? The accused could have easily left the house unlocked for herself without anyone noticing.
No! Man, they're just piling them on top.
So much shit if we assume that the accused was Lady Kira. That more than establishes her motive for killing the High Priest.
Yes, the victim was secretly an insurgent, bent on helping Dat Cerebral escape, after all.
Precisely. That made him a target of Lady Kira's wrath. And after killing the High Priest, she then unleashed her divine justice on another rebel. My earrings are so cunty, it seems the scope of this case has expanded. We now have 2 murders perpetrated by Miss Maya Fey, masquerading as Lady Kira.
If Miss Fey is indeed a serial killer, it would affect the severity of her punishment.
I'm not
In light of this, I believe this second murder must be investigated before we can proceed.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Maya Fey, I hereby charge you with this second murder. May your defiled soul feel the weight of your sins.
A new murder charge on top of a guilty verdict?
I'm going for an any percent run, Nick. I'm sorry.
It seems the defense will live to see one more day.
Talk about hanging on by a thread.
That sucked. Hold on. Come tomorrow, a far more terrible punishment awaits you.
I hereby suspend these proceedings so that the second murder may be investigated. Until the conclusion of this new investigation, this court is adjourned.
That was not what I thought was about to happen. So I did not get to look smart.
What did you think?
I thought we were introducing another new mechanic with Maya. Like, we're so backed into a corner, we're so fucked, I will reveal my bullshit to not go to jail. But this is way more interesting, actually. I do like this. I think this is interesting. I was not expecting us to kind of burn through the That's a Rebel thing so fast. I kind of thought we had more time with that one.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a little bit underwhelming, I guess, but I mean, I am curious about this new murder shit. The only thing coming to mind is that, like, Maya must have touched the dagger at least once in her training, and then the killer just keeps using gloves and not cleaning it off, so of course it's gonna have Maya's prints on it. But that's the only guess I have. But you know what? We shall find out in the coming weeks. And next time we shall investigate this new murder that was happening while we were at court, which again kind of slaps as night. I do kind of like that. That's very cool. What is coming up? Saturday does not have a specific stream yet, unless I finally change my mind about that. Sunday, at some point, I don't remember if we decided a time.
I think we did. I think we said 2 EST.
That makes sense. So,
Yeah.
Sunday at 2 p.m. EST, we got the fucking losers coming back, and we're all playing Disco Elysium. A 5-man band, that's the phrase I used. We are starting Yakuza Kiwami 3. Nope, Yakuza 3 remastered with Ren next week. Kiwami was just the first two. Not next week because Nav will be away. And then we're back with more Spirit of Justice, I believe. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, boyos. I hope you are all having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are. I'm glad we got Carl Weezer back for a minute. That was lovely. And until next time. Bye.
Bye.